We've got a brand new game for you to play each week. Redmen Picks is completely free to enter, and you could win either £1,000 or a share of £1,000. To win, all you have to do is answer a few questions on the upcoming Liverpool game, and whoever gets the most right will win a share of the prize pot or the full prize itself. That's it. It is that easy. You've got to be over 18. Terms and conditions apply, and you've got to gamble responsibly.
Hello everyone, it is the Watchalong. It's going to be Liverpool Aston Villa at Anfield. We are here in the studio. I'm Paul Machin. Chris Pajak is alongside me, dwarfed by his laptop. It's like when you see an old lady driving a car, she's not raised the seats off. We're going to be here. We're going to try and keep a broad smile on our face as long as we possibly can. Liverpool have been wildly inconsistent at best, shall we say, this season. But, you know, they're in a position where if they win a few games in the league, they might get into top four, which is not in itself success. We know this. But it would represent a certain step up from how awful we've been most of this calendar year. And then, of course, we've got a Champions League game still to look forward to, sort of. But yeah, today, Villa, we've seen the team. Chris, Milner coming back in was probably a pretty obvious one. You know, I think right now, if Jurgen Klopp could have James Milner's career again, it's exactly what he wants in this midfield. He's 35 years old, and you can't play him in every game, unfortunately.
No, you can't, unfortunately. I think for me, the big thing with Milner and what we were lacking massively against Real Madrid was leadership. I know that was the biggest thing that we were missing against Real Madrid, and so if Jurgen sees it the same way, he'd have wanted to get James Milner into the side just for that. I think James Milner obviously performed well last week against Arsenal. You know what you're going to get from him. You just can't get it twice a week at this stage of his career, and that's fine. You know, you expect that with a 35-year-old. But he does give you that ability to be able to switch to left-back as well, which he did against Arsenal, change the midfield up and stuff like that. So his versatility is still a massive asset as well.
I wonder whether we're going to see something similar. You know what we saw? You mentioned the Arsenal thing and the Arsenal substitution and moving him to left back, which allowed us to go 4-2-3-1 and get the four lads up front. I had a little inkling whether we might do that today, but I then thought I just wouldn't, because I think we might do it against Real Madrid.
Yeah, you don't want to give them a sort of idea of that, do you? I mean, Real Madrid are going to play the same way, but yeah, I think you're right. For this game, it's about making sure that you can rest Sadio Mane and get him fit and firing, hopefully, for Real Madrid.
Yeah, and again, it gives you that same situation that we had against Arsenal, albeit with slightly different personnel. That, look, see how this game goes. You can win this game in 4-3-3 without a doubt. It's going to depend what Villa do. If Villa just copy the format that's been undermining us now for months and months and months, we're going to need to change something, because it's a massive problem for us. But we have got that to go to if we need to. But again, the point is, it's a double-edged sword. We're going with the four lads up front, because the eternal thing is,
where do you go
from here? That is a niche reference. You get major kudos if you can tell us where that song's from in the comments. But it's that you've got no more gears to go through other than back. But they also, if you want to rotate that, what do you do? So if you decide to just go, okay, well, actually Sadio's only got 60 minutes or whatever in him, you're undermining what you do.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Shaqiri
shout
or something like that. Exactly. But again, another lad that's not played any minutes or anything like that.
Which is like a shout about, which is a bit like the Beals are crap. It's like it's a shout. It's just a crap shout.
Oh, Ollie's won, got it. Buffy in the comments. It was indeed. Well done, it was indeed. Well done.
Yeah. We've got a super chat just coming here from Sharif Ahmed. Is Mane suffering from long-term COVID? He's not been the same since contracting it. That is a very realistic possibility, and it's a very interesting conversation. We'll never know. I think we might find out in the summer. I think it's one of those things there'll be the Athletic will have something on it by the time that the season's ended, or maybe another 6 months into next season or something when things have settled down, because I don't think Liverpool would like it to be known whether we've got players who are having really serious ramifications from that kind of stuff, regardless of how important it is to know. And I think we'd all be loads more forgiving of a lot of situations if they said it's just physically an issue, but you're just giving your opponents an advantage, aren't you?
The Sky just put a graphic up, haven't they? And You know, Mo Salah's played 42 times so far this season. Mane's played 39. He's had COVID in the middle of that. Firmino's played 39 times. There's only 38 games in a full league season, and they're already 39 games into this. You know what I mean? So that in and of itself should tell you part and parcel of the problem is that they've had too many games. And how long's it been since these lads have had a proper rest? You know what I mean? And I don't mean like a COVID-enforced lockdown rest of last season, because you had different types of mental strain and stresses to go along with that I think, you know, it's easy to look over when they're not. You shouldn't be looking over them.
It's worth pointing out, and it's something that always falls on deaf ears when we talk about football because of how much money they've got, but having a psychological break from things makes a massive difference. And, you know, imagine, we struggled with it as fans, of like not being able to relax and be really on edge about it, because, you know, they talk about the null and void thing. Now imagine having put all the physical effort in on the pitch and won all the games and expended a year of your life getting to that stage, you know, with all that stuff, knowing that you might never have them games again and those goals, and that could have all been expunged. There's something too, when you're in the higher pressure environment job, the more you need to release when you get to a break from that, which is why you have random, like, footballers get caught out doing all kinds of mad stuff. But it's just, you know, the same way as like major CEOs of major high power corporations end up in those kind of situations. And what have you done? And we all quite enjoyed a bit more time in our back gardens, but it's not quite the same. You know, for most of us, if you work at a crap job, it was probably quite a blessed relief, except they were carrying on working and all these things as well. Yeah, so we just don't know. You're right. It's the problem we've got right now is that we've got the players that we've got available to us. We've probably got the best squad depth available to us that we've had since Virgil and Joel particularly got injured. But it doesn't. We can't want to be able to calculate the cumulative fatigue that's weighed down on the lads who've continued to play. So it's tough. But I'm hoping, and this is just hope, that the lads just are able to just push and dig deeper than they've ever dug before. The only issue with that is, and I'm sure we've all had in relative experience in our lives, sometimes, if you lose that momentum, it is very hard. We've all had it even in five-a-side. You might be someone who runs all day long, but there comes a point where if you're knackered and you look around and everyone else is knackered, and it only takes one person to not put 100% in, and maybe you're then put 95 in, and then someone else sees you and they put 85 in, and then it's just a house of cards that kind of comes crumbling down.
I've not had the same as them, obviously. I mean, I did play my first game of footy back after, post-lockdowns and stuff like that the other night. I'm feeling it now, Paul, and you know that. But there was a lot of fuck as I'm running back towards the end of the game, and like the defenders were laughing at me, and I'm like, I can't keep this to myself, and you know, it feels like that. But look back onto the footy and stuff again. This is Aston Villa, this is Anfield. We're playing for more than just, you know, some tired lads out there, and I don't think that Liverpool can be themselves, the Liverpool that we know and love between now and the end of the season, consistently, but we can be in individual games, and the only way you're going to get that consistency is if you put a string of individual performances together, and unfortunately that starts today, Paul.
If Aston Villa just sit back, get loads of men behind the ball and play long balls over the top, we might be in a bit of bother here, but we've got to find a way to deal with that, because Real Madrid are going to do exactly the same. It's exactly what they did against us, and they're going to do the same thing again. We've got to find a way, because you know, Arsenal was fine, but Arsenal are thick. You know what I mean? Arsenal. No, well, you know what they are. You know, they haven't got the players. They're not capable of playing the style of play that undermines us, and they've got lofty ambitions of playing. If Aston Villa tries to play footy against us, great. We might need that, but actually, Liverpool need to figure out how to not concede soft goals, and you know, and hopefully Klopp's learned something from the 7-2. I mean, there's nothing you can learn from like 4 deflected goals per se, but there's a lot of things that a lot of teams have replicated since that we just need to be aware of. And it was interesting that he talked about the players in midfield, and you know, and it's talked about what they can do and what areas of the pitch they can play in, etc., etc. And it speaks to it, you know, that Milner's playing. No, you know, Wijnaldum's going again as well, whereas obviously we rested Wijnaldum for Arsenal, so he was ready for. But no, when Alden's just playing now,
he's had his one game off. That's enough for Wijnaldum.
Yeah,
he'll be good for another 3 years.
He's Barca/Inter's problem if we run him into the ground. So no, it's going to be a big ask this, and it'd be interesting to just see how we do line up. Are we going to go with the 4-3-3 as stated there? Do we do something a little different where it's Jota and Salah with Firmino more in a 10? We go a bit more of a diamond. Which we did against Spurs and a bit against West Ham, which yielded okay. I don't know.
Got a couple of nice comments here before we go to a break. Chris in Hot Mike says, can't moan about this team. What we've achieved over the last 3 seasons has been immense. I'm 57 and this is the best team I've seen on the pitch. It's been crazy good and was and is top class footy. And John Cook with a little light-hearted humour says, was Alisson just keeping that moustache until he lost the game? And I'm going to add, that didn't last long.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's well, at least it's not. It was a distraction, Chris. It's one we just don't need. Andrew James, thank you so much for sending in a £1 super chat as well. That's lovely of you. And Johnny Griffiths says all our lads need a nice long summer. They do, and maybe a couple of fresh faces in the summer to beast everyone back up again and all that kind of stuff. But the point is, and this is it, I think we'd all happily draw a line of this season and get off now. There's nowhere to go. And and there's still, while there still remains the hope of something happening this season. Last weekend showed you everything you need to know about footy. Is that we were just saying, just have this grind now of just winning football matches. Chelsea are going to be bossing, you might get lucky, and then Chelsea got absolutely battered by West Brom. Mad things can happen, so Liverpool just need to keep themselves in the conversation. They've got the ability to do it. Let's hope that they do. Right, we're going to take a very, very short break, but we will be back for the game itself. So do stay tuned. Make sure you get your likes in as well in anticipation of needing Liverpool to score goals, and we will return shortly. Ta-da. Hey everyone, YouTube memberships on the Redmen TV are available right now. We have 3 tiers available for you guys. We've got First Teamer, we've got Wonder Kids, and we've got Cult Hero. Each and every one of those tiers gains you access to the custom unique emojis to use in all of our live streams, and each tier comes with a discount to the Redmen TV merch store as well. Once you get to Wonder Kid and Cult Hero level though, you get a bonus piece of content every single week. It is the Monday final word show, 60 minutes looking back on the action from Liverpool's weekend. Good or bad, when we're on top, we're here laughing, smiling, and when we're not great, we're here supporting you guys, giving you a big old digital cuddle to get you through trying and testing time. So yes, if you want to become a member here on YouTube, do it right now. Sign up and get those extra bonuses and perks.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Liverpool are soon to kick off against Aston Villa. Paul's got his mouth full of fudge, which, take that how you want. Just saw a little thing of Gareth Southgate over in Anfield, Paul, which is quite interesting. I wonder if he's running the rule over a young lad named Trent Alexander-Arnold. What do you reckon?
Nat Phillips, mate.
Nat Phillips, yeah, probably.
All day. What we say, obviously, we heard the news that Prince Philip passed away the other day. I'm not going to get sucked into any royalist or anti-royalist debates on that. The person died. It's sad. We'll leave it at that. But the game is kicking off in about a minute's time. This is another one for me, because where I just need this team to show me that they can do it. I know they can do it I know the individual lads can do it. I know Salah can do it, Jota can do it, Bobby can do it, etc., etc., etc. But every week it feels like we're resetting the counter. Like we need to keep proving to ourselves that we're capable of winning football matches and scoring goals, and this is a prime example of it. Yeah,
it's too many ups and downs at the moment from us, isn't it? And I think that's been the problem, inconsistencies this season. And when we have hit the heights, we've never really managed to do it for more than a few games at a time. And such a disappointing result off midweek for me that I'm just not feeling great about the Reds at the moment. Like, even just going into this one, you're at home, we know what our home form's been like, and the team's as good as we can put out, I think. I've got no problems with the team, and yet I'm still not feeling it. I just feel really down about it. I don't know what
the highlight, the 7-2 highlights from the start. Someone pointed out, Dave pointed out DMX obviously passing away. If they want to have a minute silence for DMX, be well up for that.
What would you do if you had 24 hours to live?
Sadly, probably not listen to a DMX record, but I wouldn't. Not. Right, sound. Yeah, we are. Oh, good luck.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, Chris,
I'm
has,
gonna do it out of
Chris has
respect.
missed the knee because Chris doesn't have knees anymore because he played five-a-side. Right, we're underway here at Anfield.
Fucking hell.
Big ball into the channel. First challenge for Andy Robertson, who comes out with it. Fabinho heads that loose ball towards Bobby Firmino. Jota buzzing around, trying to get in. Don't forget you can get your thoughts and feelings into the live comments, and you can get song requests in via the super chat. Robbie McGregor, Paul Chris, just want to say thank you. You've kept the disappointing moments manageable this season. Up the Redmen TV legends.
Nice.
Come on, Liverpool. Thank you so much, mate. Yeah, it's been tricky. It's been a tricky one, hasn't it? We've managed to sort of we've had a lot of gallows humour in the studio this season. Milner cuts out. Nat Phillips gets there. Fabinho nutmegged, twisting and turning. Aston Villa have got it on the right hand side, getting in each other's way. Mercifully for the moment.
Looks like Milner's left of the midfield three. I think I had him down as the right, but it makes sense that he's over on that left hand side because he knows how to cover for that left back, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's I mean, Genie can do. They've both done both.
They have. It's just that I just always consider Genie the left one. Oh, here we go.
Foot race here with Ozan Kabak, just gets shoved off, does the sensible thing, just grabs his man short, tries to kick him, and gives away a free kick. Axel.
He's just telling Axel to shush.
Yeah, I know. He's following from Canada. Woke up early for this. Good luck for everyone who's watching this at a mad hour of the day. I mean, a 3 o'clock kickoff is a pretty mad hour of the day for us. It is what it is, right bang in the middle of the day. At 3 o'clock kickoffs is shit. I can't get into it. Like, I know there's like a nostalgia of like, oh, 3 o'clock kickoff just fucking ruins your day. Right in the middle of the day, no matter what.
12:30s is the best.
12, it's mad
I love
because
12:30.
12:30 is alright. I'm happy either way because you get your day either way. Anyway, in swinger from the right hand side, headed away by who else but Nat Phillips, volleyed back in for Villa. They would have been offside.
May have been offside.
Run
May have been
out.
offside.
Right, let's have a song just to show you that it's possible. What's going on with the match clock, lads? Is it there? Is it there, Tom? Oh, so you mean Tom's just apologised, basically. That's what he was saying. There was a problem with the match clock. He thought he got away with it, and you fall.
Go on, Genie.
Go
on, Mo. Go on, Jota.
For Diogo Jota's got a lot of work to do. 3 men around him, cuts back. And he's tackled, dispossessed, and Villa come forward this time. Trent Alexander-Arnold with the block. Fabinho toe pokes it forward. Bobby into the path of Jota. Jota spreads it wide, too wide. Can't find.
He's got a lot of work to do there as well. Oh, Jota looks a little sore there as well.
Took a kick there. Let's hope that's nothing bad or substantial. Okay.
Oh yeah, he does. He gets a little kick on the back of the ankle.
That's a shame. Okay, that's it. I've not got on to the fact that their midfielder is called Marvellous Nakamba. What a great name! What a great name!
Like there's a cornerback for, well, he's in the NFL for years, but I think I knew him at the Denver Broncos, called Champ Bailey. Champ, that's the first name and a half,
Champ
isn't it?
Bailey, great.
And then Captain Munnerling as well. Who calls the kid Captain? Go ahead.
Fabinho looking for Mohamed Salah. He manages to bring it down. He's got his back to goal. He's got Bobby Firmino and Jota all making dangerous runs. Trent on the overlap on the right hand side. Strides into the box, fires it low, blocked. Corner to Liverpool.
Well done, Trent, getting up there.
Very good indeed.
Loved the little run from Milner around the back as well.
Yes, very nice stuff from the Reds there. You can see Matt Target putting himself about there to block Trent Alexander-Arnold's cross. I think he was hoping to get a little bit more space with the drop of the shoulder. Didn't quite work, but we have the corner. It will be Trent to take it. It will be an out swinger. It looks very casual. Plays it, I say short, but barely. It's gone back to him from Milner. Stands up this time. Bobby can't flick it on. It's going to drop to Andy Robertson. Don't shoot. He doesn't. Salah with the strike. Good save. Good solid save.
Still in, is it? No, it's just gone.
And it's a corner to Liverpool. James Goods, can't believe you're not covering Prince Philip. I mean, I would happily cover him. You know what I mean? I'd happily chuck a spade full on. Mohamed Salah. Sorry, I'm not sorry. James Milner goes to a wonderful little reverse ball. Jota's in the box, twisting. Wiggle free, nothing, says the referee. Salah with the strike. Jota's got it again. He's still going. He's trying to find support from anyone. The chance is gone, and he has to retreat to the halfway line. Fabinho wide right to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Thanks, James. Yeah. Right side, throw to Liverpool. Trent has it. 5 minutes gone. Interesting 5 minutes. William H. Why are we starting Milner over Thiago? I mean, we'll see, won't we, Chris?
Yeah, we will. I think Thiago's the idea was to rest him, wasn't it, against Real Madrid, and then he has to come on in the 41st minute. So I think they're just giving him his well-deserved rest.
Quality. TMC 17 hate the Dutch commentary. So using this, is this like a Michael Caine, Austin Powers type thing, where you got a problem? Have you got a problem with the Dutch in general, or just the commentary? Because
Oh, Milner's run again.
Here we go. Fabinho coming through the midfield.
Oh.
Just a little under-hit pass there behind Mohamed Salah. Liverpool come away with the Gini Wijnaldum has it in the midfield. Trent through the lines. Bobby Firmino now. He needs support. Tries to... nearly found Jota and Trent there. Will it go long? And Nat Phillips deals with it the only way Nat Phillips knows how, Chris.
Yes. Header. Bang. No messing around. It's handball, but it's not handball.
Ollie Watkins. Just the commentary, says TMC. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, there was an opportunity for a Michael Caine impression there, which I won't grasp. But never mind. Villa playing it round now. There's some scrutiny, I guess, from Liverpool's front three, putting a little bit of pressure on there. Matty Cash has it, looks down the line.
That was good though, Milner. Straight out to him. He's covered a lot of ground there for that press, James Milner. Right. And that's the one thing that we weren't doing against Real Madrid, isn't it? There was no midfielders coming out for that.
Excellent. Good to see. And this is the thing about James Milner, is that he performs the system impeccably. It's just that he's 35 years old, and I'm sure he would hate to bring that up because, I mean, and to be fair, he's younger than us. But
go on, Fabinho, what a ball that is.
The left, Jota brings it down, heading towards the byline, wrestling there, and concedes the free kick in doing so. Milner he fits what we do. He understands the system. He understands every role that he's meant to play, and we've seen this from all Milner's performances in midfield this season. He gets in and around the box. He supports the attack. He cuts out passing lanes. But you need someone who can do that, who's 24 and who scores 10 goals a season and gets, assists and all that kind of stuff.
I think the idea was that Naby Keita was supposed to be that, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, we've just not seen enough of it again through injuries and stuff, and a poor performance the other night. Well, for me, it really was his worst performance in a Liverpool shirt. That. I'm not massively concerned over it, though.
Right.
Because everybody has bad performances now and again, you know what I mean? And I don't think the team, as Jürgen said after the game, he could have taken anybody off. I mean, hang on a minute, Gini gets the ball back. Trent Alexander-Arnold making that run down the right-hand side, Paul.
Yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold cuts inside and goes all the way back to Nathaniel Phillips. In turn, moves it forward to Gini. A little bit of pressure there for the centre-half to deal with. Kabak has it now. We're going to accelerate to play it back.
What I was saying, really, Paul, I don't know whether you agree with this, but I'm more concerned over his injuries than one bad performance.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the thing that gets me with him.
The problem with Naby Keita is that we said this, and we did a bit of this on the Reds News roundup this week talking about Keita, is that he could have taken anyone off, but he also couldn't, because the only player who's playing in that team who hasn't got credit in the bank is Naby Keita.
Yeah.
Milner battling on the edge. Milner. Bobby Firmino. He rolled his man. He just couldn't get the ball clear to lay it onto someone else. So I think the problem with Keita is that all of a sudden, because he had that game and he gets hauled, and we're not sure what to expect from him anymore, all of our frustration and disappointment from his injuries gets translated into his crap.
Yeah.
As opposed to looking at what a good
well done, Salah.
But again, the difference, it's whether you be arsed with the difference, because it's great he has had good games and he scored good goals, and Klopp was keen to say that in his press conference, but he's never played, I think he played 9 consecutive games after restart, which is the most I think he's ever played for us, and it's as good as being crap in this Liverpool team. You might as well be shit, because if you can't play for us, then we've got a bunch of lads who are less talented who will play more games of football for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Klopp. I'm not sure Klopp thinks like that though, because obviously Matip's exactly the same, isn't he? But when Matip's fit, he always tends to start him. So, yeah, and in the past, Jürgen has always tended to start Naby Keita as well whenever he's fit and he's available for a big game. It's just that, you know, he's had a bad game, he's been out again, and he's not really had time to get that rhythm up.
Yeah.
You know, especially with that international break, kind of came at the wrong time for him as well, and he come back and stuff like that. So, yeah, difficult at the moment for Naby.
Yeah, without a doubt. And as you can tell, very little happening in the game, just sort of pinball around the midfield at the moment. Robertson cuts one out, Kabak looks to feed it to the feet of Firmino, lovely little layoff there to Fabinho. Robertson comes inside on the march, plays it into space. Oh, it was right between
He's there for it though, Robbo.
Firmino and Salah. We'll do retrieve it though. Gini Wijnaldum, Trent, Salah now. It's had to run at his man. He's got Gini inside. He goes for Bobby. Not the best of return balls from him. Salah will deal. The corner flag hammers it back to Trent Alexander-Arnold and gets the return. And Firmino, and another heavy touch from Bobby Firmino this time does give away possession. And Liverpool on the back foot. Alisson Becker drops the shoulder and gets away with one there. Matthias Guttormsson.
Well done, Robbo.
With the super chat, well done. Andy Robertson just goes for the crossfield pass, looking for Salah, finds him.
Oh, that is.
Well done indeed. Bobby Firmino tearing towards the penalty spot. He's gone for the ball outside of the boot, well cut out, and it will be a corner. It's a City with first teamers not playing, and the performance isn't as good as usual. Sounds familiar? Yeah, less so familiar for Man City, of course. You can just normally make about 10 changes and be absolutely fine, but yeah, it's fine. The case is just an odd one, isn't he? He's a really, really odd. He's in danger of becoming the first major flop we've had under Klopp. You know, in terms of big money plus not doing the business. Corner for the Reds, far side. Outswinger Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ozan Kabak makes the run, doesn't receive it. Milner, cushion volley out to Trent. Lovely stuff.
Oh, the
Trent,
touch!
Oh,
How was
terrible.
your touch, mate?
Terrible touch from Trent. All right, it's another song. The problem with Keita is you're never getting 50 million back for him, even if you wanted to move him on. I don't know. Someone will always take a gamble on players like that, but I don't know. He's just done nothing for 3 years. I don't know what.
It's all just fits and starts, isn't it? I mean, he has had those good performances, but you can't risk 50 million on that. Like that's the problem. Someone will pay 20 or something and hope that it comes good or whatever, but 50 million's a lot to recoup.
Milner heads it on. Diogo Jota brings it down. Can he find Salah? Oh, he has done. Deflected Salah! It's wide of the left post. Tries to stab it round the goalkeeper with his left foot and puts it wide of the target. So unlucky.
Mistake, wasn't it?
Jota forces it though, doesn't he? Tries that ball.
That's the mistake. The centre-back thinking he's got the ball and letting it go. That's the mistake. Fucking hell.
Tyrone Mings there. An absolute howler. Liverpool failed to capitalise.
I've done that a few times in my career.
One of them
Put
where
my foot there and gone, oh, it's not there.
Guaranteed, if you've not kicked a ball,
I say career.
Straight into a match.
I say career, right?
No.
It was not a career.
Yeah. Have you ever started a competitive game of football without having warmed up with a ball? That's the first thing that happens to you without guarantee.
And the second is what Trent did, and the third's what Bobby's done twice.
Ozan Kabak goes back to Alisson. Gets it back from him. Kabak looks up. Can't find anyone. Don't think Robertson really wanted that there. Smashes it back to the chest of Alisson Becker. Brings it down. Plays it to Nat Phillips. Nat Phillips now can come up with the ball. He needs the ball. Goes the easy one to Trent and gets it back in return. We love you, Liverpool.
Well done.
Phillips having to put on a little burst of speed there, misjudging the roll of the ball. But Trent into the feet of Bobby Firmino. Crack on! Shoots! Ooh,
nice first touch though, wasn't it?
He's looked very, what's the word? Front foot, Bobby Firmino. I think there's a couple of times where he's dropped in and linked play, but there's a few times actually where he's running towards the goal. I think he's got an eye. For a strike today.
No, I'd agree with that as well. It was nice because you could see him. He sort of dropped into that space, and he didn't get himself so deep that a centre midfielder was on him, and he put himself too far away from the defenders. And then it was about, well, would Trent be brave? And he was, which is great. But it was a great first touch as well because Trent has to fizz it in there. Yeah. And then you're right, he's looking for goals, I think, at the moment, Bobby.
Yeah, I should think. I mean, this is his opportunity. Real Madrid's looming there, and he'll know. He didn't start the last game. There's a good chance he doesn't start the game in midweek. And now if he can score a few goals, get himself right in there. Mr. J Tibbs upgraded his membership to Wonder Kids. Well done. You get the Final Word show live streamed, and you can watch it on demand after the fact here on YouTube for this game, no less. Monday morning, 10:30. Get involved. Bonus content for everyone who joins as a YouTube member at Wonder Kids or Cult Hero level. Cole Gaddy says the super chat, lads, how can I defend Naby? My mate keeps saying he's crap, but I think he's being a bit hard done by. It's tough, innit? He's a prime example of one of those players, Chris, where if someone's determined to say Kate is crap, you're going to have a very hard job doing it, because he's a player who just needs to play games to prove people wrong, but he never plays games. So yeah, difficult one. I
would turn around to your mate and go, no, you're crap.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Salah in the foot race. They'll have just about dealt with that one, and it will be a throw into the. Yeah. You can't win, so I would. Yeah, go. Take it back to the schoolyard.
Your mum's crap.
Yeah, your mum's crap. And then go in bed at the end of it, just to make sure he understood that you meant, sexually, and then maybe make it and all the things.
Obviously, don't say that if his mum's dead. Say compost.
Okay, okay. Wow. Going Firmino. Joss has got it inside the box. He's just going to end up in the highlight reel. Firmino, Salah, Trent near post. Oh, good save. Sparing Chris Page after last time of being provided this in the goal reactions offside as well. That will take it out of the equation. Timothy Barr saying Kate is not crap. We have lots of people. Tom saying your match clock is wrong. Tom,
he's off.
Tom says no, it's not.
He says he says your mum's crap.
He says your ma's wrong.
I saw it a minute ago, wasn't wrong.
It's not wrong.
Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah.
Tom,
we're with you, comment section.
Yeah, we're 100% behind the comment section here. Tom's made a mistake. It's twice now. He's basically said it's fine, but admitted guilt in the immediate sentence that's followed it.
Classic Dutton, really.
Classic Dutton.
Nothing to say, Tom. He's muted himself.
He's too busy sorting the clock out.
Oh,
anyone mentioning the clock gets banned. Oh, chat clock get banned. Brilliant. It's off by about 3 or 4 seconds. Says someone. Just saying. As long as we know what it's off by, you can adjust accordingly. Sad. Little fight. Oh, Liverpool come away with the ball there. Villa might have felt a little bit hard done by. Ball over the top. Diogo Jota is never going to get near that. Straight into the welcoming arms of the goalie. Let's have Genie's song. The clock's fine, you're out of sync with life. I feel that.
I like Urban Ray Myers. You're a clock.
You're a clock.
That's schoolyard.
Diogo Jota with the strike over the bar.
Oh, Nikolai, your mum's clock's off.
Your mum's a bad clock, says Jake Marston. Yep, sad. Oh.
Clock out. Says MPC on MC.
Yes. Spot on. Oh, there's a big chance of Salah. He's done that. It's a very Salah thing, that where you could see that hitting the goalie's ankle and bobbling through was a very Salah type finish. Just got to hit the goalie more. Your mum likes clock.
Oh. Well done,
Kabak. Have booed the 2-minute silence as drop kicks. Now, bear in mind,
I don't think they'd have done it.
I don't think it'd have booed Ooh, nah, they would have done it.
I don't think, because I think it would have got booed.
I don't think they'd have booed it, but we did sing. People would have sang "You'll Never Walk Alone" or something. Like we've known to. I remember the Charity Shield against City singing "You Never Walk Alone" over the national anthem. So yeah, it's an interesting question. I think there would have made probably more respect than we imagine there would have been, but no way of knowing, and probably for the best. Villa have it in the back. At the back once more. 6 attempts from Liverpool to 0 from Villa so far. Definitely the better team, Chris.
Dominating possession, had chances. Had one decent chance from Mo, obviously. Come from the Tyrone Mings mistake and stuff. It's been a good start by Liverpool, because Villa are struggling to put anything together until now.
Until the very moment where they finally drunk 6.
The pressure's still good.
Yeah. Got to keep it going. This is the thing, isn't it? Because we had an instant where Fabinho pressed really high there and it was rolled around him. That can't be the end of it, which is the problem sometimes.
Oh, what a touch.
What a touch from Trent. Nearly gets caught out.
A little bit lax in the second phase, wasn't it?
Manages to deal with it. And then gives the ball away. Brilliant.
Well done, Fab.
He
gets the ball.
A free kick. That's a shame. Real shame. Matthew Allen saying the press is miles better than Madrid. Yeah, absolutely. Liverpool fans, I have a question. Is Lovren to blame for everything? Yes, because he left. He was to blame for everything when he was here because he was here, and now he's to blame for everything because he left. Simple. I think we can all agree with that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. That's his fault. Free kick then to Aston Villa, left-hand side of the pitch. Off the back of that, Fabinho foul. Goes in the air. They're going to look for some of the big boys. They're going to find one. It's headed down.
That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? I think that's Ngoyu.
Number 4, Concert, I think it was. But Mohamed Salah's got it quickly now. He needs men up in support. He's not going to get them. In turn, receives the ball almost off himself there. Trent to Salah. A little bit lax from Liverpool. Villa all back in pretty much in shape now. Fabinho needs a pass. Can't find an obvious one. Salah and Trent playing a little give and go with each other there. No possession moving forward.
People have started to time that free kick against us pretty well recently, haven't they?
Like they take a touch. I think everything's aided by not having Virgil van Dijk at centre half as well.
Yeah, that's it.
Salah wide on the right, plays it into the feet of Firmino. Firmino wrestled to the ground. Nothing doing, says the referee. Villa look to come away on the counter. Phillips' turn. Liverpool have got to be careful here. The ball is on.
Well done.
Is it Nat
Phillips done.
Using his entire
done.
And Ozan Kabak does really well to beat his man and get the ball away. Can Liverpool strike now? Trent, no real dynamic agency apart from Mohamed Salah, because of course, but he needs men up in support. No, he doesn't.
Touch was crap on it. Just took it too far away from him. Really good play by Phillips and Kabak though at the back there, and
just about.
You know, it was important, wasn't it? Because I think he just stepped up just at the time. He was probably thinking about playing that pass to the right hand side. So yeah, they do enough between them.
The fact that Phillips doesn't get a booking and give away a free kick is probably to his credit there. He did. It was as close as you're going to get to coming up to knock.
Well, I think Fabinho tried to end the move as well, didn't he? Tried to pick up a yellow card or something and failed. Fernandinho wouldn't have failed in that. Lad would have gone flying.
Doesn't. Trent into Mo, into Milner. Wijnaldum and Milner, not great passes there. Everyone's just a full stretch to try and keep stuff under control. Fabinho, Trent Alexander-Arnold flights one in, arrowed one in really there, headed away for the moment. I'm back to
good out of that, isn't it?
Good defending from Aston Villa, and it's back with the goalie. Let's have the Salah song. Mr. J Tibbs saying, decided to upgrade to Wonder Kid, lads, because it's so much more interesting listening to you than the standard unbiased commentary from a technically biased channel works. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much, mate. Yeah, if anyone ever wants more of us, then the redmentv.com is where we do everything. Loads and loads of bonus shows each week, in addition to the YouTube stuff and documentaries and stuff as well. But anyway, not for now. Let's try and enjoy the game. Jota somehow come away with the ball, and this time he's hauled back. He's done well there, Chris. I think he could actually probably have accelerated there. He was going nowhere. Constance grabbed hold of him, going by a yellow card.
Absolutely, and he puts him under pressure for the rest of the game as well. He's one of their centre halves, isn't he? So that's a decent thing. I've had a commentator in our Discord from CZ Red who said, "Can't watch today. How's the game going thus far?"
It's going okay. Liverpool are the better team. They're having the better line share possession, as you'd expect. They're doing some neat things around the box. The last 5 minutes, I think we've dropped off a bit. I think the touches have just been a little bit wayward in the final third. Need to sharpen up, ball into the box.
I don't think I can be able to remember all that to type it back to him, mate. He's not watching, Paul.
Yeah.
All right. What did you say? It's going okay.
You can watch the stream back.
It's going okay.
That's exactly what I said, right? James Milner there.
Now I know what them fucking translators feel like. Yes.
Yeah. Douglas Luiz looks to be in a little spot of bother. He's calling for treatment. Just looking down at his boots. He's obviously not happy with the colour clash there. 2 different shades of blue.
They fucking dobbed me in. Kieran's put Chris is paraphrasing, but more or less, yeah.
Thanks, everyone. I always mention, actually, if you do, our Discord group is a good laugh. We've got some really good people in there. If you join up at Club Legends over on the redmentv.com, then you gain access to that and a whole host of extra bonus things like free merchandise, etc., etc., in addition to, obviously, our Liverpool streaming service as well. Stopped the moment. It was an opportunity there for a little bit of treatment for Douglas Luiz in the middle of the Aston Villa midfield. James Milner just had a little way with the referee, which is good to see. Matthias Guttormson in danger of getting banned there by Tom for talking about the clock.
Oh, what's he saying about the clock?
He's saying the clock's not working.
Tom said clock off.
Right. Oh, yeah. So Charlie Smith's asking, where are the biscuits? So here's the biscuits. I've decided we're not fucking around anymore.
Are these leftover Christmas biscuits?
No. The leftover birthday biscuits. Extremely chocolatey.
Biscuits for your birthday?
Oh, we had biscuits to nibble on, the boy's birthday.
Oh, right. Not yours.
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
Fucking hell. Like
in January, that lad.
Extremely chocolatey biscuits would be lasting from January till now in our house. A special assortment of hardcore, amazing looking biscuits. Oh, I'll have that one then. Because look, I got a bit blasé.
Look at that.
I got a bit blasé on the old biscuit front, I have to admit, and I apologise. I've let the side down for Real Madrid. We didn't do the biscuit front right. We're gonna do this as right as we possibly can. Brensley said we are bad at Anfield. It's mad, isn't it? And then Devon JW saying, we're not playing bad, are we? No, we're not. Can we start? James A says, can we start calling Fabby Longlegs? It's a thumb up from Chris Pajak. Can you let the Discord group know, everyone, that we're calling Fabby Longlegs from now on?
That's a bit slide from TS.
Chris is like the weird uncle you love. Yeah. My kids love you. You're mad. Mad as a box of frogs. Stephen Murphy says, have a pint to celebrate our win. Oh, Stephen, thank you so much. Absolutely. We're going to get absolutely fucking annihilated at the end of this season. We're going to Pop World in a big way as soon as we're able to. On the Pop World's got a beer garden. they should
unless outside in the street counts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everyone's doing that. Maybe a rooftop terrace for Pop World.
Have you seen the Five Ways?
Is it? They filled the car park.
Filled the car park with fucking gazebos, everything. I'm not going there. Remember, we never spoons up.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, models are shit, aren't they? Christian Berwicker saying, can't send a lot, but love the work you lot do. You'll never look on. Mate, thanks so much. Don't feel the need to send anything. If you don't have it, don't send it. We don't demand anything off anyone. But no, that's lovely. That means a lot. Thank you so much, Christian. We've had a long old delay here. Play still not restarted. It looked like Ramsey was going to come on. He's looking for some tape there, presumably to put his kecks back on. I know what Luis is going to come back onto the pitch for this one. Players back underway, heading towards the 29-minute mark now. Alisson Becker floats it out to Andrew Robertson, miscontrols, and it will be a Villa throw-in near side.
Josh over on Discord, Paul, said, I heard on the commentary that we're planning to do something on Wednesday for Hillsborough. Hopefully I'll spare the team on. Have you heard anything about what they're planning? I've not heard anything.
I only saw that Margaret Aspinall said they've disbanded the family support group. That was all I've seen of that, so no, I don't know. Fabinho.
He's all right on that.
Firmino, he needs a ball, he finds one. Jota, oh, he's controlled it. He's in the... Can he craft anything? Plays it wide right. Trent. Gini. Oh, it's just broken down on that right-hand side. Fabinho goes through the heart of his team instead. Sprays it left to James Milner. Robertson piling forward still. Fabinho tries to stand it up. Milner heads it. Fabinho brings it down again.
Come on. Come on, Trent, do something.
Free kick to Liverpool on the edge. I think we were wanking that to death there, weren't we?
Yeah, that was pure arsehole, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was like... yeah. Right, sounds free kick. It's being spotted there by Andy Robertson. That might be telling.
Yeah, Phillips header.
Does Trent readjust it now? We'll find out. I think that's a wonderful little tell because it tends to be the guy who puts the ball down. Well, there you go, Trent's readjusting it. Whether you could train someone to put the ball down the way you want it, just to add a little bit of a shade.
No, they won't. It's because they're so fucking superstitious and stuff, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean?
Come on, Trent. Let's have another really up game so everyone can go, oh, shut up about him, and then he can have another bad game and go, run, and so on, and just continue the
bottom left.
Career. Goalkeeper side, just smash it. Oh, up and down! Oh, just over the crossbar. Free kick, he went near side, he went over the wall, got it up, and just didn't quite get it down. Let's have another little look at that one. Yeah, top.
We got the position of our lads absolutely spot on there as well, didn't we? Because it just blocking the goalkeeper's view of it.
Oh, did the keeper get his fingertips on that? He did, didn't he? Yeah, corner ball to Liverpool. Robertson. Header across! Oh, Jota!
He loves heading the ball in.
He does, doesn't he? He got up like a fresh salmon out of water there, got his head to it and powered it over the bar. Great balling, great movement, great...
Doesn't move, he just stands still.
Just finds that space between the Villa defenders.
He's got to do better, actually.
He's got to put it on target.
Yeah, he's got to do better. Divvy.
Yeah. Little separate. Liverpool's unbeaten run at Anfield's the reason why I hate losing in home, and he hates it so much that he's put the comments in 50 times. He'll get kicked by Tom.
No,
he's ruthless.
Oh no. Well done, Kabak.
Oh yeah, bad one. Villa throwing half an hour, 32 minutes played in this game nearly. Throw into Aston Villa just in front of the dugouts. Yeah, let's see, Claire Dean, Canal. You have to score soon, 2 close chances. Just got to keep going. Just got to keep going with this and trust that the more the chances will present themselves. They'll go for that big throw down. That's a hell of a throw. Comes through to Phillips, little touch control, gives it back to the goalkeeper. Oh my good lord.
Twice he's done that.
Nat Phillips has just nearly sold Alisson Becker down the river with that ball back. The goalkeeper, he's not getting away with that again. That's the last chance you can do that.
Do you prefer him without the moustache, Paul?
Yeah, why not?
Are you forcing an opinion on us? Because you've been asked the question.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I thought he was.
I
thought he was.
Cut back. Wijnaldum,
I was
Salah.
there for it, mate.
Gini's going on the overlap. Salah's turning towards the box. Finds back to Gini Wijnaldum. Little soul roll there. Gives it to Trent. He floats it in. Oh, cleared away for now. Fabinho.
Touch.
Yep. Under pressure. Couldn't find a way to turn around. Gives it all the way back to the goalie instead. Damn, he ate Phillips. For fuck's sake, my heart went. Yeah, that was not what you really want in those situations. Anyway, Jota turns on it. Spreads it wide left too far. He spread this Nutella all the way onto the breadboard there, unfortunately. Romo, watching Mania tonight, Paul. I was not planning on watching WrestleMania at all because the wrestling's been shite since there's been no fans in. But apparently there's 25,000 fans in tonight, so I might watch a bit tonight. And
you stay up for it? Is it like a 1 o'clock job?
Yeah, I think it's midnight.
That's doable.
But they have like I honestly have no idea. I googled to see if there were fans in, and I was like, okay, I'll pay more attention to that later on, and I've not done any more research onto it. Normally there's like a pre-match card that's like free to air or whatever. Where they have a
They
bunch
do
of
that like the
matches.
UFC?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
right.
didn't know UFC. I was going to say like a good sport, but I
What was you going to say, football?
was going to say NFL. No idea. No fucking idea. No, I didn't know UFC did that, did you? That's cool. I'll see how my life goes. I might be tired and just go to bed. Fabinho. It looked like he was fouled, but the referee says no, it's just a throw into Aston Villa. 4.5 minutes played.
I love the idea of you having a go at UFC when you're literally staying up to watch the fucking fake sport.
It's not a sport.
Sports entertainment.
I'm staying up to watch a TV series.
It's fucking shit.
No, it's
shit.
Yeah. I'm not going to give my 40 minute UFC, it's fine. If people like it, it's cool. Phillips. It just makes me feel really uncomfortable. Phillips carries the ball, decides, nah, I don't do that. Goes and turn back to Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, that's a silly ball.
Away.
Come on, mate.
Liverpool need to switch on here. Villa getting men forward, little running behind, early shot, and Alisson deals with that. We've been just not clinical enough, really. It's a shame. Doing some decent stuff here. Could really do with just bagging a goal. It was an interesting ball there.
He didn't want it, Jota, then, did he?
No. Jota's battling with Cash there. Cash goes back to the goalkeeper. This would be something to be nice to capitalise upon. Milner heads
Keeper's
it in.
way out of position.
Jota, Firmino does well there.
Oh, well done,
Step over
Jota.
from Robbo. The arms are all in the air. I'm sure it'll be checked if it goes in. Salah! Oh, he scooped it. He has scooped it. Yeah, does it?
What were they claiming for?
I think they're saying Robertson's offside.
Well, Robertson didn't touch it, did he?
Well, that's the point. Is that does it? I don't know if it clipped him on the way through. No, they're not going to show that again, are they? It doesn't matter. Here's the chance for Villa. Decent little run. Not the greatest of shots. Villa with the clearance from the goalie. Simon Willoughby, welcome aboard as a wonder kid. Thank you so much, mate. Yeah, don't forget to check out the Final Word show on Monday. Hopefully it's for a win. Good charging down from Firmino. Oh, Jota, swing and a miss there. Konsa looks down the line, floats it forward. Big header by Kabak. And he gets back in. And Fabinho gives the free kick away. Boom.
Let's have a look at some of the stats then for the half so far, Tom. They're up on the iPad now, mate. You can see Liverpool have had 69% possession, 9 shots, only 2 of which are on target though. Aston Villa 3 shots, 3 on target, so they've actually got more on target than we have. We've obviously had 5 off target, 2 block shots, 4 corners for us, none for anybody else, and Aston Villa have got it 35 yards away from our goal.
Yeah. Villa looking to build a couple of decent moments for them in the last few minutes. Liverpool,
They've looked a bit better, haven't they? The last 5 minutes or so.
Bobby Firmino, wonderful touch, but he needs a follow-up ball. This is what we need to keep doing, though. Keep committing. Trent, that's really good. That's a really good dribble from Trent, but he needs that pass. Finds Jota just inside the penalty area. Cuts back, shot. Solid shot, solid
brilliant.
save.
And what I liked about that is if they show this again, watch Milner take a player away from Jota, because he had 2 over there. I mean, the touch is fucking marvellous, isn't it? From Bobby, little look around as well. But Milner's run was really good. He just took the centre back with him, so Jota ended up in a one-on-one situation.
What was encouraging about that? Trent getting forwards, because there's a little moment there. If Trent doesn't commit to that, we've just not got the numbers to make it.
Well, he had the ball on to Mo, and then it closed down dead quick, so he just kept going, which is brilliant.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Is obviously coming towards half time here.
Oh, he's gone.
This is where a big burst of energy could see it over the line, or at least obviously break the deadlock. There's going to be a tendency. Oh, you're nearly at half time. Nearly sit down, a cup of tea, and presumably some sliced oranges. I think everyone still does that, right, in football.
Yeah, magic sponge.
You've got to go, because again they're going to have their eyes, Villa, on half time. We've done well to get to half time here. Half time 0-0's a good thing. This is where you need to just go a little bit harder, just dig a little bit deeper, push a bit harder, but we'll see. As we come up on 39 minutes play, still a little bit of time obviously left in this half. Liverpool to try and capitalise on the good building blocks they've put in place so far. Douglas Luiz turns past Roberto Firmino midfield, spreads the play wide right. That is good play. Villa looking to build now. Matty Cash gives it and plays it down the line, pulls up short, doesn't go for the return ball.
Just as Liverpool playing down that left hand side, I don't know if anybody else noticed, Bobby Firmino was running through the centre, and what I found really interesting is he goes into a full sprint and he turns the centre half around, and as soon as the centre half turned around, he stopped and pointed at his feet. It was fucking class, and Robbo didn't pass the ball to him, unfortunately, but just something to look out for because it clearly worked once.
Yeah, no, good stuff. Bobby Firmino's having a good game, isn't he? You know, he's doing very masterfully Bobby things. He's all over the place. He's linking play quite well. It's a heavy ball over the top for Jota. He's never going to get there. It is a Villa throwing in their right back position. Liam Keenan saying, would you make any changes at half time? And we'll discuss that when we get to half time, of course, because it's 5 minutes plus. You imagine there might be probably 4 minutes, maybe. There
was a bit of a delay there, wasn't there? But it's first half, so it'll be 2.
Yeah.
Four's probably right.
Yeah.
But it's first half.
Oh, ball given away. Mohamed Salah. Can he find Firmino? He can't. He can find Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, closed down. Still in the box. Pinball. Jota. Mane keeps it in.
Come on.
None of the front three switch onto it. Robertson nearly gives away the foul. Bertrand Traore, I think it is, can come away with it for now, and Liverpool need to get back in numbers. It's twice now. Salah's been presented
ball by Salah, wasn't it? I think he was trying to go for Wijnaldum, and he overhit the pass, and then Trent's there, and as he winds up, you see the fella coming back, and you think he's not going to be able to wind up in time there.
Yeah, real tough one. Again, it shows that the Villa, we're doing the right things. These are what we talk about, like touch points to show you that Liverpool's game plan's working. Now, you can't bank on them continuing to make really bad passes, but it shows that we are putting them under pressure, and we should, if we continue like this, it should yield some sort of result.
The other thing to note on that is that Villa have had more clean sheets away from home than anybody in the Premier League this season. So they've had 8 clean sheets away from home. So we've got to take advantage of these because they're not a bad defence.
Yeah, Trent just taking a touch there, letting the ball come to him, and maybe could have just gone and took a bit of a wilder swing at it. Oh, they've done it again. See, Mohamed Salah from behind. They're holding on to Salah there. Bobby plays a terrible return ball to him.
I just wonder whether he knew he'd been blocked.
Yeah. Trent Milner goes for the flick on. Gini Wijnaldum's got it. Still got it. Salah's free.
Salah's there.
Everyone's trying to find an angle for the shot when they need to find something better.
Find Salah.
Yeah. Oh, interesting ball. Well held by Martinez in the Villa goal. Good though. Cameron Kirtley, I subbed and like, well done. James
You're the best of us.
Sorry guys, but Salah is hopeless.
He's our top scorer.
He's literally our top goal scorer. He couldn't be less than hopeless. If he's hopeless, what the fuck are the rest of our front today? Jesus Christ. Good though. Again, that's actually a little bit of what we needed. A little bit of a lull where Villa was starting to get a little foothold in, and Liverpool just making sure, just ramping it up again, making sure they can't switch off. Defending again by Kabak.
It was aggressive defending, wasn't it?
Really was. We need to beat again here to goal, and Aston Villa have scored. Fucking hell. Yeah, Ollie Watkins. It's 4 goals for Ollie Watkins now in 2 games against Liverpool. Stupid. And we've talked about Liverpool trying to ramp it up before half time.
It was good first defending by Kabak, wasn't it? He gets out to it, he covers some ground to get there as well.
Yeah.
And then
it just doesn't
get back to him. Doesn't get back to him. Oh, Alisson again!
Yeah, Watkins with the strike. It's too close to Alisson. He ended up sort of deflecting it into his own net. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, that's bad goalkeeping. Really bad goalkeeping.
Fucking, you've got one ball, you're not having another.
Yeah.
Unless you score another 2 fucking goals.
No, I was making some sort of remark. It's the age of Liverpool centre-halves. Alisson Becker proving that it's nothing to do with facial hair. Sometimes you just got to save the balls when they're kicked at you. James Milner now. And Liverpool have dug themselves into a hole here. They've been much the better side, but they are the side a goal down. I mean, people saying play Kelleher. When was the last time Kelleher was even on the bench for Liverpool? Throw in, 44 minutes played. And what's gone from being a game where you just thought Liverpool could just nick something, give themselves a 1-goal lead, has now left them chasing.
Oh, well done, James Milner!
James Milner with the Pajak-esque headed tackle there. That is the level of commitment you want to see from Liverpool in these kinds of football matches. Wow.
Kieran in Discord, I think this is right. The main problem is it's our own fault for not taking our chances up the other end. He's right, we've got to take our chances. We were saying just a couple of minutes ago, weren't we? When they give you opportunities like that, you have to be able to convert them.
Mo Salah with the one-on-one which he puts wide, and Jota with a free header inside the 6-yard box, or there or thereabouts.
Yeah, and the one when Salah gets it right then and passes to Trent. I mean, he was trying to slide a ball through before that.
RMG, wish Villa went down last season more than ever at the moment. Yeah, absolutely. That would have been amazing if they just got relegated. Would have spared us slightly.
Philly in Hot Mike, pathetic performances. Nifty revenge, fucking rubbish. Absolute waste of chances all half, and now that's us fucked. They're going to be defending madly in the second best cases of draw now. Well, look, we can get 2 goals in half of football. Of course we can. I'd like you to be wrong.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure he'd like
to be wrong.
He'd love
as
to be
well.
wrong,
I
I'm
hope
sure.
so. If he doesn't want to be wrong, then that's weird. Cash with the throw in with 3 minutes at a time. We had 40 seconds of that already. It's into the channel. Traore dispossessed by Milner, but he only concedes a throw in.
Jake Bowler in YouTube comments, we've looked lethargic, we need more energy. There's a couple of players that haven't for me. Robbo's one of them ones where he's been buzzing around and he looks like he's full of energy, which is mad because he's played more than bloody anybody. I think Firmino's looked good at times. He's putting himself about and stuff like that. Trent's getting up and down.
I'm not sure I completely agree with the energy. The energy thing, if I'm honest, it's hard to tell, isn't it? Because I don't know what's energy and what's tactical. Like, could Gini Wijnaldum be adding a bit more energy? I mean, could Fabinho? I don't know. I think I've seen the front three have looked pretty energetic. The fullbacks have looked energetic, and Milner's looked energetic, and that's 6. That's 6 for attack, and that's plenty. Well, obviously it's not because we're not winning, but Firmino dropping deep again, looking to get on the front foot, miscontrolled, well dispossessed there by Villa. Trent steps in, he's gone for the big ball over the top. Diogo shot.
Oh, he thought the defender was going to get it.
He needs support. Robertson there, he goes for Salah. Deflected. Firmino. Yes! Get him, Bobby! Roberto Firmino. All the cool, calm and composure you can ever need in your life. Inside the box, it finally broke to him, and he dinked it. He dinked it into the roof of the net.
We needed someone to be calm in that situation, though, didn't we? So it fell to the right guy. What a ball that is by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Jota misses it because he thinks the defender's going to get it. Keeps it alive. And then there's 3 on the edge. Who are you going to pass to? He picks out Mo, Robbo, Bobby Firmino. Dink, baby! Yeah. Dink!
I just wonder whether they're going to pull that back and have a look at it on Jota's offside or not.
He wasn't offside.
Bobby Firmino doing the business there. That is
smart,
like.
That,
yeah, it does look like he completely miskicks it.
He shot 3 of them down. He shot 3 of them down. Come on, mate.
And they're going to
be
going
good
through the check.
Be good to us, baby.
10 seconds left of the half. Liverpool, as it stands, are back in business, but they are going to check the offside on.
Are they checking a handball? Oh, offside.
They're checking if he touches it, actually, because if he touches it, then he's not offside, I guess. That's saying that they think Jota's offside.
Oh no. I fucking hate this. Can we establish if he's offside?
Pretty sure if they're checking for a touch.
But we've not seen them check.
But they'll have done that while they were doing all the replays and stuff.
Sakes.
Will
they though? Look, see, it's the other centre half that's playing him on there, and there he's playing on. He's fucking on there.
Nah, it's tight that, isn't it? He's leaning forward.
Oh,
as well.
God damn it.
Here we go. We go through the lines.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Is this going to be Diogo Jota's shoulder that plays him off?
He's going off his foot. Why is he going off his foot? Is that
his
his knee? Is it shoulder? What are we looking at there? Is it outside of the arm? Oh, they're going off his knee. Okay.
So what are they going off from Jota? That's the question. They're going off shoulder, and he's offside. Look at that.
For fuck's sakes! I fucking hate this. Not only is it hard enough to keep up, you need a fucking degree in mathematics to work out what the fuck's going on.
It's just so shite. Offside.
Oh, fuck off! You can tell I'm angry. I gave maths its full name.
Offside. There you go. Liverpool 0, Villa 1. I'm sure he was going to eke this out till half time. Encouragement for Liverpool. They've shown they can stick the ball in the back of the net. That's something. Roberto Firmino scored at Anfield, which is as rare as things get.
In the first half.
Jurgen Klopp is not happy with that at all. And Villa take the free kick, and that is it. 5 minutes we've had now of additional time. Liverpool, the goal chalked off, because of course. Ryan Black, so imagine how many goals Mo Salah would score if he could be asked to use his right foot. Yeah. Or maybe imagine how many he'd miss wildly if he did use his right foot.
Yeah, there's a reason in delete.
Yeah, definitely. Nikhil Manilas, I'm just putting the telly off. The joy of football is gone. Yeah, it's just footy, innit? Unfortunately, it is what it is. Tight one, and Liverpool have fallen foul of the fine margins once again as we go into half time. Liverpool 0, Aston Villa 1. Yeah, it's just shit, that, isn't it? Just shit.
It's fucking bullshit, isn't it? I mean, has he gained an advantage there, Paul?
It's madness for me, and this whole like. What's off? I hate doing this. How many minutes of my life have I dedicated this season to talking about what just the finer points of VAR? Like, how does that extra inch of his shoulder being forward help him? Because I get it if he shoulders the cross in and scores with it, then he's got an advantage because he's played it with a body part that's offside. But he's 40 yards from goal.
There's about 5 more fucking players get involved in anything before.
The ball runs wide anyway, which then gives everyone. It's just.
Do we need that? Do we need that in our life at all? That's the question, and the answer is no. And here's Lork51 in our Discord. Right, screw the master degree page. Jack. I work in engineering, and we'll have more fucking tolerance and measurements than VAR.
Yeah, you can build bridges which that hundreds of thousands of people probably cross, and you'll add a little bit more of a room for error. And there's Callum Zesty saying with the 299 super chat. Thank you, Callum, saying I thought VAR was for clear and obvious mistakes.
Not in offside though. They've always said that, haven't they? Unfortunately, because that they can do because it's a thing apparently. It's just crap. It's just crap. Get it out. It's just ruining footy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to give you a brilliant argument about it. It's crap. Get rid of it.
Here's my thing on this, because someone's saying do it by eye. If they'd done that by eye and given him onside, I'd be a bit annoyed, but I go, okay, well, fucking whatever. Because I can understand that you can give that as offside by the naked eye. But if you're going to draw little lines on it and it's that close, whatevs. Right, well, look, the only thing, it's tough because I feel at least we feel downbeat now because we feel like we've been robbed by VAR and not the fact that we've not been clinical and let in a little bit of a soft goal. That's something. A bit of righteous fury's not going to do us any harm going into that half. It's shown that we can do it. It's shown that Bobby Firmino can do it. Yeah. It was just that was the goal that we've deserved for our all-round performance in this half, I think, and that's the thing that's most annoying about it, is because I think on the balance of play, being behind was a bit unfair. To go in level gives you something. That's my disappointment. This disappointment on that.
It's just, it feels like, you know, for me, that the time you score is important. I think we all know that. Getting one before half time, it changes everything for Jürgen. It means you can go out there and you can push on and you get that boost and stuff. That's a sucker punch going into half time, because Jürgen's probably fuming going in there, and it's taken the enjoyment out of it for us as fans and stuff as well. But now it's a really hard, and I hope you're right. I hope we do have that righteous fury. But it'd be easy to see with a side that's been much maligned of late that could have an adverse impact on us at the moment, because I just feel we're on a tightrope and it's just so easy to fall off it at the moment for us because of the way our form's been.
Absolutely, and the hope is that that's us as weak-minded human beings who are, you know, we've got nothing but our emotional attachment to these things. What Klopp's message there will be: you've had all the best chances, you've had the ball. It's not like, you know, and it's not like you've done nothing with it. You've used it well, you've done well, you've pressed really well, you've caused them to make all kinds of mistakes because they are shitting their pants over our press, and you stuck the ball in the back of the net really well as well. Keep going. And that's why the thing, I've seen a few people talking about like change of formation. I wouldn't be necessarily be changing it. We've got the Mane thing there. I would be, to use a Star Warsism, I would stay on target for a bit. I would say keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Go 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, and that starts that half, and show that we're right, and show that we do deserve to be ahead before I start doing any mad and drastic changes. Because make no mistake, we're going to have to. We can't afford to drop points. There can be no more drop points, and particularly not at Anfield. So we will do that. We will go to the four up front. Whether it's Mane or whether it's actually someone like Oxlade-Chamberlain, I don't know. But we will do it. We will do a big change. Yeah. I don't know that we need it. We do need it. We need something to change.
Something's going to change. Something, you know. I'd kind of like him to do something earlier than later. I'd kind of like a half-time substitution. And I know that this doesn't play into the plans for potentially Real Madrid, but you've just said it there. This is a massive game. I'd be bringing Thiago on at half-time. And I'm sorry, mate. I know you'd had a half off. Now you've had another half off. You've had a full game over a week. You've had a full game off over a week as well. I think we should probably look to get him involved now, because I think it's so important that we get a goal early to be able to go on and win this game, because a draw doesn't do us any favours. Like, it's a win that we need here. So make the changes, be bold, go and do something. And if it's Shaqiri, if it's Ox, whatever, but I think it's got to be Thiago personally. Yeah,
big indeed. Obviously a lot of shout as well about whether it actually touched the defender on the way through. I'm sure they'll be doing this in the half-time analysis on Sky and what have you, but it's just mad. It's so annoying. Yeah, I think he'll stick with it. I don't think he'll go drastic just yet. I think he'll give it 10-15, because there is definitely enough there. And you're right, we need to win, but I think there's enough. We've got an equaliser in us, certainly, and then it depends on how well you perform and how well you need to, because we are trying to balance two fixtures. But you're right, there's a tipping point at which we're not got enough time to get what we need from this game. So if we don't see an immediate response early in this half.
Can I just interrupt you there? They're just showing it again now. If that defender doesn't push Jota in the back, I wonder if Jota is offside or not. Because he just gives him a little push as he runs by him. Like, I wonder if you're off by that much and you've been pushed into that position by one of their players. Look, he's got his hands on him now.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of them, innit? Mane's great at doing that for us. Jordan Huntley, let's keep positive for the second half. The signs that there's goals out there for us this afternoon. I agree, Jordan. Absolutely agree. Spoons O'Tunes bring in the Wenger rule. I can't remember what that is. Was that is it daylight or advantage or something? I can't remember. He proposed a big change to it, didn't he? Arsene Wenger actually knows his onions, which wouldn't be the worst thing. King Apugo saying we need minimum 5 or 6 players. The squad is so stale. Connor R says, can we not get a camera parallel with the play? I mean, like,
so difficult.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you couldn't have one camera, I don't think.
No,
I think you'd have to have 50 cameras all the way down.
There's too many people to keep in line with. It's got to keep in line with the last man. If that changes, which you can, because who are you tracking? Could change.
You need 50 cameras or 100 cameras the whole way down, I think. And
it's not like that camera that he brought in for like the 100 metres. Yeah, you know, that kind of thing. But no. It's tough. I mean, look, the trick is, and I think they do this in Europe better. I think they do it on the continent better. Of when they just have one quick look at it and they play it back and they just slow it down and they pause it at the moment of contact, and then it goes. And you can normally tell pretty clearly whether it's offside or not in that moment's pause. And generally speaking, if you can't, then you've got to decide, are the rules advantage to the defender or advantage to the attacker? Yeah. And again, that is what it is, really. Yeah, it's shit, really, really shit, unfortunately. Yeah, it's the problem with all of this is goals make a massive difference and stuff. Liverpool got the ability to go and get a goal on this half, and they need to go and do this because we need to show more and we need to give us something to hope and believe in, big time. That'll do Bobby Firmino's confidence now in the good. He's had a good half, a really good half. He's looked lively, he's looked energetic, he's been creative, and he's stuck the ball in the back of the net. That's what he needs. I hope that he picks this up and takes that into the next level.
Yeah, he's going to have to, isn't he? Because he has been good. I've enjoyed watching Bobby. He looked good when he came on against Real Madrid as well. He needs to build on that now, of course. But yeah, he's been good. I've been dropping into space. It's been nice to see both Jota and Salah go past him and beyond him, and it's gone into a very much a 1 and a 2 at times, and quite central, both the strikers and stuff. So yeah, good. And I like that. And I've liked Jota off the left hand side. He's caused a few problems running down the wing as well. So yeah, all good.
Yeah. Tunes is back, actually. He says, with the Wenger rule, if any part of the player is onside, then the goal counts. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Again, I look at that. He's running through. I'm exhausted by it all. I can't. Scott Hawks is back with this super chat. Thank you so much, Scott, as always. It is clear and obvious, like everything else, is what I prefer. There's 80% of decisions that slow the game down and drive us up the wall are nowhere near enough of a mistake to really be called a mistake in the original call. And that's it, isn't it? I mean, they've gotten away with this. They've had a year with no fans in the stadium to try and get this right, and it's still horrendous. Like there's going to be uproar, next year when everyone's back, because it's even worse when you've got to stand there with no clue of what's going on when you've paid and you're part of the product or whatever. No, shite. Well, look, Liverpool have been dealt this blow. The reality is what the reality is. We can get really upset about it, which is fine. Let's just do that. But it's on the boys to pick themselves up, dust themselves down, and go and score some actual goals that count. And if they don't, then we're going to fucking lose, and we can set fire to this season and then the Champions League, and we can all just go to bed and be shit and sad. Or the alternative. Let's hope it's the alternative. Right, keep your thoughts and feelings and all that coming in. We'll have a few more comments when we return from this short break, and of course the second half as well. See you in a sec.
I don't think there's ever been, and I don't think there ever will be, a bigger figure in Liverpool's history than Kenny Dalglish.
Absolute genius, little scouser from the South End who went on to do magical things for us.
Legend in all aspects of the game. When you're talking about someone like Steve Highway, that's the word.
Graham Souness is the best player I've ever played with in my life.
I think he was a forerunner of the modern footballer, Kevin Keegan. I think he'd fit perfectly in the modern world.
Scoring 2 goals in 2 European Cup finals to lift the trophy twice, it's a brilliant legacy, isn't it?
I'll tell you, we played some good stuff that day, we really did. But, a fantastic relief and, when the final whistle went.
I just did a little jump. Terrible celebration. One of the worst ever. Nobody's ever done it since, by the way. That's the jump.
Hey everyone, what's happening? We've got an amazing competition for you guys right now. You can be in with the chance of winning this exclusive Liverpool pin badge set. All you've got to do is go over and sign up or upgrade your subscription to Club Legend over on the redmentv.com, which is our Liverpool streaming service platform. Not only that, will you also get access to an incredible suite of Liverpool content, post-match stuff, news, subscription shows of us based in the studio, but not just that as well, documentaries, series, features and interviews with Liverpool legends past and present. It's basically like Netflix for Liverpool fans, and if you sign up at Club Legend you get a bunch of perks as well, free merchandise, discounts on a whole host of things, and yes, you're entered into monthly prize draws, and this month that is that incredible pin badge set. So go over to the redmentv.com right now, sign up and get involved.
And everyone, welcome back to the Redmen TV's watch-along for Liverpool. Aston Villa is still 1-0 to Aston Villa. Liverpool have had a goal chalked off by VAR for offside. And it came to me in the break exactly what we need to do as fans. And that is, when we get back in the ground, as fans for every club in England, just boo for the entirety of a VAR decision being on. Every single one of us fans, home fans, away fans, whoever it is, if we don't like it, let's just all boo it, right? And then eventually we'll ruin the television product to the point, hopefully, where you just sack VAR off because it's crap and it's killing football and I hate it. It's sucking the enjoyment out of it, like the celebrations and all that type of stuff. You just don't know whether you can actually celebrate a goal anymore. It's even worse when you're in the stadium. It's horrible when you're here. It's horrible when you're watching it on the television and stuff. It's just taking the fun out of football. It's taking the greatest moment, that pure emotion of when your side scores a goal. That is the drug. That's what we all love as football fans, and it's taken that part away from us. It's the best part of football, and it's gone. What is that about? Oh, I absolutely despise it. Anyway, Liverpool about to kick off for the second half live from Anfield. Liverpool 0, Aston Villa 1. Chris Pajak and Paul Machin on comms for us. Rob Hawthorne and Jamie Carragher apparently on comms for Sky. Joseph Clark says, mate, I think we need to change formation to a 4-2-3-1. The midfield three aren't providing enough creativity right now. Well, Joseph, we've actually had quite... I know the comment was for Paul. He's just coming back in with a couple. Liverpool kicked off, by the way. Aston Villa got the ball. We've got it now at the back. We've created quite a lot of chances, actually. You know, we've had 12 shots, 3 of which on target. We have been quite creative, and our best creator probably, Paul, has been the counter press actually in this game.
Yeah, we're playing well. We're playing well. Apart from that, just a moment of, it's just the thing that gets you, and this has been Liverpool all season. So every goal we concede feels really easy. It feels like you don't have to work that hard to score against Liverpool, but for Liverpool to score, we've got to expend so much energy. And that's been this game all over. I think we've expended loads of energy, but in a really positive way. We've dominated the game. They've caused themselves problems where we've put them on the back foot, all these things. And then they just played a ball forwards and someone scored. It's infuriating.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah,
Roger Parker says, love your show, guys. We're going to win somehow. Thanks so much, Roger. I appreciate that kind of positivity, to be honest. I think so too. I think we're going to do something here. I don't think we're going to score 7 in this half, but you never know.
I had an interesting one from Callum Buck here. I never really considered the other side of this argument, so let's sort of talk about this a second. Unpopular opinion, but the Wenger rule would make it much harder for a defender to judge how they're holding their line in the offside, so it would be much harder to judge. Even with our kids, I'm pretty sure we're still one of the top teams in the country for catching people off. I've not really thought of it the other way around. I don't know whether that would be the case or not, but interesting to think about.
Look, every time you change a rule, you break something else. It's football. Like, you can't. The rules of football are mad, and the more we try to, the problem is the more you try to put football in boxes, the more it breaks out of those boxes, because it's not a sport that you can do that with. There's loads of sports you can. It's why people go about tennis and cricket and loads of American sports where they use different things to do things, and football really struggles to fit into those. But look, the point, and I think I sort of heard you talking about the goal celebrations and all that kind of stuff, is any rule that gives you those moments, gives you more of those moments, is probably not a bad rule. Or ball to the back stick.
Oh, it's good goalkeeping
by Martinez. At the moment, it's a rule that takes away more goal scoring moments than gives them. Whereas if you do it the other way, it's going to give some more, and they're more memorable. They're the best part of footy are goals. And at the moment, I think, I don't know. It's just shit, isn't it? It's shit either way. No one likes anything. So no, whatever. Let's do whatever. Maybe we all just get on with it. Villa have the ball again now. We've played a whole 3 minutes of this half. Andy Robertson down that left side, looked for the early ball, straight back inside, right-footed ball to the feet of Fabinho. He turns, gives Kabak one to deal with. His toes snapped that there, but manages to give the ball back to the goalie, who gives it and turn to Phillips.
See, that's that for Villa there. Fewest points off from winning positions all season.
Okay, well, what time to change that then?
Yeah, let's forget about VAR. Let's not talk about VAR anymore. It's crap. We all know it.
Whatever. Let's just talk about all the actions not happening in the match so far.
Do you want a stat? Last red. Discord. 113 shots, 1 goal at home. What a stat.
Well, they said at half time, we've never gone 4 games at Anfield without scoring. Never. But yeah, we're on for that right now if we don't score today. Wow. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Firmino dropping deep, very 10-like. We've done some brilliant work so far today. Robertson needs support though. Doesn't use Jota, goes to Fabinho instead. Fabinho plays a give and go. Robertson driving into the midfield, forced to retreat to Kabak. Wijnaldum drops back, turns on it and lays in Phillips. He's got to do this right. He's got to get this ball right. Robbie Firmino, that is fucking glorious. Someone make a run. Yeah, Milner needed to make that
brilliant play by Phillips though. Just stepped up, beat his man, and then had the confidence to fizz it in and trust his teammate in Bobby Firmino. He uses his body well to hold off their number 5.
Fucking genius from Firmino there, and nobody goes with him. No one gives him support. Stupid. I'm having a biscuit. That'll help. Right, let's have a song. Let's have the Bobby song.
You're dead far away. Can you say that again, Tom? Can you hear him? I can't hear him almost at all. I'm going to put this back up.
Okay, James Milner's got it now. Left hand side, Robertson, Salah feeds the run it. Bobby Firmino is dancing in the box. Can he pick out a red shirt? It's bobbling. Genie, Salah, deflected, wide. Oh my agonising. Right, yes, clock time, we're on 50 minutes and 30 seconds now. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Milner.
Here we go again. Genie Wijnaldum wide, Trent's in space, fizzes it across the box, headed away, corner ball to Liverpool. Better stuff. Liverpool keeping the pressure on Aston Villa now. They're going to have to. Football 1997 showing energy. Trent outswinging near side here. One arm goes up for the centre of the penalty area and well claimed by Martinez.
See the time, Tom? 51, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
The fuck were you doing? I was counting to you before.
He said he needed another one.
Tom's having a clock nightmare.
But yeah, he's close to getting the record, isn't he? Wow.
Okay.
Why did Arsenal let him go?
No, he's such a good goal. Right. I need to hit some unsavable shots at him. That'll be good.
Jamie Mellon says, Tom, you're an absolute clock.
Long throw. I'm sure he appreciates that right now.
Tom says you're getting banned, lad.
Well played from Genie Wijnaldum. Milner now. Got an overlapping run. Oh, Jota just couldn't get it. So.
Tom's not into constructive criticism, Jamie. You're getting banned. Chat shit, get banned, lad. Mane, Thiago warming up.
Won't be long.
And Shaqiri.
It definitely won't be all three.
No, not a chance.
Villa playing it around from the back. Liverpool looking to box them in. Got to be brave here, Liverpool in the press. Trust that they'll fuck it up. They've done really well there. They've done really, really well. They're actually almost through. Brilliant. Come on, Trent. Stand them up. Ollie Watkins looking for support. Finds it in the overlap. Cut back, well blocked. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Villa have a throwing very, very high up in Liverpool territory. Ugh.
Tom, can you ban that Andrew Storfer who says, thanks, Tom, we appreciate the effort for me?
High ball. Got to switch on here. Traore. Watkins. Traore with the strike. Wide. Alisson Becker is raging there.
Terry Wilson says even a broken Tom is right twice a day. That was good. Sorry, Andrew. Sorry, mate.
Watkins again. Oh, Christ, Nat Phillips does just about enough. Andy Robertson now foraging forward into the Villa half. Bobby Firmino is wide left. Robertson gets it back. Checks, tries to cut back. It's not a good cross, and it's well cleared. Like concert all the way back to James Milner, who gives the ball straight to Aston Villa. That was fucking absolutely abysmal. They've got support. Big moment for this on the game for Liverpool now. Can they ride out this storm of their own making? Trent.
Good defender.
Does well. Does well. Goal kick to Liverpool. Jesus Christ.
Mathematics debater. Hi, Chris. Do you still think we can get top 4?
This minute, right to this minute, no. Ask me again in the minute after Liverpool equalise. The answer will be different, I imagine. V with the super chat. Paul Matron, Chris Page afternoon, Martin Tyler and Andy Gray. Let's hope not. Only the good stuff. Not all the horrendous misogyny, please. Jota.
Good ball, Matt. Good ball.
Robertson across the face. Well,
come on, Robbo.
Out. Cornered again. Cash, he's had a good game for Villa so far. Cut out yet again. A decent cross. Right. Corner. Robertson, far side. Outswinger. Phillips making the run near post. He's it was just over his head. So the volley, oh, blocked away. What a strike that was from Mo. So unlucky. Trent finds Fabinho. Fabinho under pressure. Trent Alexander-Arnold left-footed swinger there. Flicked on by Nat Phillips. Jota with the strike. Oh, he should have tried to cut it back. Goes for goal.
Sorry if I broke anyone's ears there. I got a little excited when Salah hit it.
Ben Pryor asking Thiago and Mane on for Gini and Milner.
Thiago, Mane, Gini and Milner. Ooh, I like that. You're not taking Fabinho off, are you?
No, yeah.
I like that. Hello, Ben. It's been so long since I've spoken to you, mate. I hope you're alright.
Ball out to the left wing. Aston Villa looking to break out here. I've had a song in a while. Let's have one.
Archie Hurston's asking who's Tom. Tom's just some dickhead who works for us.
Lovely, really. He's the reason.
He is literally the reason that we're still here. Yeah. To be honest with you, we'd have given up a long time ago.
We did 3 games in a week at the start of the season and nearly died. Nelson. Okay, oh, ball into the box. Shot! Oh, yes! Probably yes! Probably yes! We can celebrate that one, mate! Yes! 1-0! Great ball! Mohamed Salah, the lethal finisher at the end of it, converting the chance. And Liverpool are back in this game. Bobby Firmino starts it from deep. James Milner spreads it. Great little run from Andy Robertson. He goes for the strike.
Yes!
Well saved from Martinez, but only into the path.
Yes! Come on!
Salah. Chris, do you think we'll finish top 4?
Ask me when we're 2-1 up.
Right, what we need to do now is not catastrophically fuck this up. Let's go and get another one. It's the bloody biscuits, that's what's done it. That Phillips has got to be switched on. Is Fabinho.
Who was singing that one? Was that Tom? Or was that me?
Was it in tune?
It's terrible, wasn't it? It was definitely Tom. Just so you know.
Salah now. Oh, wonderful turn from Salah. Bobby Firmino starting forward.
Come on.
Gini just trying to wait for some form of support. He finally gets it. Oh, that's a twat of a ball, Trent. Look at this bad boy here. It's like a block of chocolate. Oh, yeah. Like all the people in the comments daring VAR to check that goal. Come on then. Check it, you prick. Right. And the clearance, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Goes for a quick ball over the top. Pressure on the Aston Villa defence. Salah manages to pick it up. Finds Bobby. Big ask from Bobby Firmino. Oh, stood it up towards
well
top.
done.
Referee's
Bang it.
a free kick. Yeah, he's got shoulder.
Gets it on target though, Robert. Why didn't you do that when he's in play?
Tell you what, Andy Robertson's shooting has been fucking pathetic this season. That was a hell of a strike.
The one for the goal.
For the goal.
Yeah, and that one there. Gets that one on target as well.
Flying. He
normally knocks it over the bar, doesn't he?
Or drags it, or slices it, or...
He just does everything in his power not to get it on target.
He's just terrible at shooting. Just really magnificent.
It's always baffled me how some lads can shoot and some can't. As in, like, especially like free kick takers and crosses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Robbo's got a great cross and a good free kick and a good corner, but can't shoot.
Yeah.
It's just putting the ball where you want it.
Yeah. And we practice it all the time. Like, they practice shooting. It's like part of the warm-up drills. Like, the guys who put the crosses in get balls played to them to shoot. It's mad. Darren Cottrell with a £15 super chat. Darren, that's amazing. Whatever the results, myself and my boy will always be a red. Best thing about this season, you boys, and the excellence of the Redmen TV. Sharing the highs and the lows with you has been a pleasure. Not done yet, my friend. Plenty more lows where these come from. And maybe some highs. No, that's great. You guys make it all worthwhile for us as well. Because to be honest, we would be doing this to an empty room if it wasn't for you guys.
And we are, but you are here too.
Yeah, absolutely, in spirit. Pedantic twat. It would just be a shout at Tom. But you know, it's what it's like during the day generally. Jacko 0590. Random question, but how did you meet James Sutton?
I have no idea. Was it a Twitter meet?
Yeah, he followed us on Twitter, so I asked him if he wanted to come and do a show, and when we did see the shows in my house, that was quite funny. He was on that very short but distinguished list of quite famous people who went to my house in those...
Did he a man?
Did he a man, yeah. European Cup winning World Cup finalist, Dietmar a man, had a shit in ours, like.
And we kept him waiting for the Anfield Rap lads. We were doing a video with... Gutman and Heaton, wasn't it?
I think so.
And we kept him waiting for ages. Look at Salah's run there.
Great, Salah's made a forward run. Look at that. Look at Bobby Firmino. He's making the run to the penalty spot, headed away for now. Second ball. No, good God, Gini Wijnaldum just nearly ended that lad's career. Liverpool need to get...
Well done, Trent.
Not jinx. Not jinx. Oh, yeah, that's a painful one.
Jack Jones says you need to start the game with a brew because we always score when you have the brew but never when you don't. It's not true. We've had the brew. This is probably the first game you've not had the brew first half.
It's definitely the biscuits.
It's the quality of biscuit, isn't it? Yeah, nice.
Phillips needs to switch on here.
He's pushed him in the back there.
That's well played. That's really well played. And Fabinho volleys it on. Bobby battles. Oh, big clearance from Villa. It's dropped to...
He's offside.
Watkins.
He's offside.
Surely he's offside there. And it's a goal. Oh no, it's come off the post. Oh my good lord. How have we survived that? He looked offside. Play carried on. It ends up falling to... I don't know if it was to Trezeguet with the strike in the end, but Watkins does really well.
Fucking outside of the boot shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little floater inside. And it's actually Trezeguet. Trezeguet was the follow-up, is it? I have no idea. I don't know how they've not scored there.
I think he shoots and follows it up. Yeah, that's why you get confused.
Yeah.
Fucking jumper over there.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
The film, not the, cardigan.
Not just the clothing. The clothing, yeah. He's just bad jump at him.
I think that's what you call a leap, Chris.
Yeah, I just needed a bump sound effect and he was on it. Oh, wow. Stop slamming your cup, Paul, says LFC 404. Oh, not. Hey, chance.
Philly wants us to see us do our commentary on the drink, but
was on the ale, Jesus Christ.
We can't. We've got too many shows to film afterwards, and I can drink far too much in 90 minutes from my body
as well. Oh, Tony G, thank you. You guys are like a bunch of mates. I'm watching these watch-alongs and have helped me through a difficult time in my life. Same. I mean, I don't know whether there's more to that, and I hope there isn't. Hopefully I'm just having the same level of shitty time that everyone on this planet is. As at least it means there's nothing more going on. But yeah, no, it's being able to actually leave the house and come and, even when Liverpool aren't great, being able to talk about football matches has been something. So yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Tony. Right, can Liverpool get another goal and maybe even a win here? We shall see. James Milner into Bobby Firmino.
Trent's ghosting up there.
Trent creeping up on that right hand side. Bobby Firmino making a dart and run again centrally. Fabinho finally spreads it wide to Trent. Nothing doing down the line. So he goes back to Fabinho. Oh, turned the wrong way, didn't he? Yeah, there's a little ball on ahead of him there. Alisson Becker to Kabak. Milner goes back to Kabak. Back to Alisson.
Come on.
Okay, Jota coming deep, finding Andy Robertson. Miscontrol by the Scot, but he does pick up the rebound and then gives it away himself. Milner goes in, goes to ground, gives away the foul and gets the yellow card. Well played, James Milner. Shame.
So is Ox coming on here?
I don't know.
If Ox is coming on, is it Milner coming off? He gets the ball, doesn't he?
Oh no, he was onside, look.
Wow.
God, we got lucky there. Yeah, just seen the replay there. Ollie Watkins and Nat Phillips playing him completely onside. We did get lucky, very lucky. Yeah, confirmation James Milner in the book there. Is he
I think Ox is going to come on for him.
I wonder if there's any points. You just take Genie off. If we're going to only bring Ox on, just take Genie off because he's definitely playing on Wednesday, isn't he? Robertson, good control, needs to get on the front foot. Does. Brilliant Andrew Robertson. Can he find a ball? He does. Inside to Bobby Firmino. Firmino needs runners. He needs someone to work with here. Finds Genie Wijnaldum. Waiting for probably just too long to give it to Trent there.
Just a couple of seconds too long.
Fabinho. He's dribbling it. Goes back to Kabak. Kabak forces it through to Milner. Robertson wants it, gets it off Milner. Milner carries his run on. Jota just peels off to receive it. Goes into Bobby Firmino, rolls. James Milner with the strike. Ooh, good hard hit. Straight down the throat of Martinez, who claims it and comes away with it.
Moody Slob. Tom says your match clock's half a second ahead, mate.
This was great from Robertson. Using his strength. Brilliant. Just throwing a little elbow into the ribs. Right. Where are the subs? Says Damiate. I don't know. Let's have a song. God. Not many players anymore, have we? Be coming. This song reminds me of being in the pub outside Wembley for that season, the Kenny season, when we used to, I can't remember what the pub was called, but for both the
Century something or other, was it?
Something like that. We were
it's
in the
black and gold or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, Phillips. Oh, does just about enough there. Manages to get it clear. Me and Aston Villa throwing. John Terry there quickly gets down and gives the ball to target. Change for Aston Villa then. Not change for Liverpool yet. Traore goes off, suffering the ill effects of a little elbow from Andrew Robertson earlier. Coming together. El Ghazi is on the pitch for him.
Ex-Slav and X says, lads, I bottled it on Redmen picks. I put we'd beat Villa, but I also put us down as 1-1.
Could be your bases there.
That's what you call an each way bet, mate.
Yeah. Oh, Christ. Just about coming away with that. Robertson again coming forward with it. Needs support. A little bit behind Trent. Completely miss it, that one. Dear Lord Almighty. Well, there's Ox. Still got his full trackie on, so if he's coming on, he's not going to be coming on anytime soon. 68 minutes played. Liverpool manager clearly thinks there's something to be had from this team, from the players out on the pitch. Firmino, brilliant. Finds Salah, gets it back. Chip ball over the top for Gini Wijnaldum. He's got no one in the box, though. Salah finally gets there. He needs support. It's a little fall there. He's found Salah. Salah's going to go back out again. Christ, we've gained nothing here. Trent tries to thread it through to Wijnaldum and it's blocked. It's a Liverpool throw-in. Century Tavern, says Brenny Willow.
That's it, yeah.
Were you Googling it then?
No, did you hear the little beeper? It was an alarm.
Tyrone Mings looks like in a little bit of a discomfort there. Landed awkwardly when he fell over there in the corner. Oh. Gini Wijnaldum just...
He's getting forwards a lot, Gini, but he's not really doing much when he gets there and he's off, isn't he?
And that is the end of Gini Wijnaldum. Thiago Alcantara is on the pitch for Liverpool. Tracy Allen Bridle, good to have you back, mate. And still, my advice remains the same from the last time we spoke. Go and get a cuddle off someone who loves you. Just go and have a cuddle off someone who loves you. I think it'll fix a lot of ills. Right, Salah buys the goal. Gets a goal kick given against him. Must have just took a little deflection off him. Shame. 20 minutes. Oh, Trent kicking out there, silly boy. Silly. Little word between him and Trezeguet there. We're getting on there.
We've made a chance tonight.
It's been okay. I think he's been great. A couple of really poor misplaced passes, but I don't know. I'm the problem with Trent is I feel like every game is going to be scrutinised to the nth degree, and he needs to have a worldie every game, otherwise he's shit. You know, that's that we did it. I'm not sure we were talking about this on, but it's that's the problem where he is now because of all the glare and the spotlight he's under. Whereas he's just been okay when he's getting forward, he looks good. When we're left to defend, sometimes not so good.
His crossing's been pretty shit. I'm just looking at the stats now, and his crossing, he's had 9 and not completed 1. But conversely, he's had 3 key passes in the game.
Yeah.
And that for a right back's fucking pretty good. But the crosses that miss are the easiest ones to remember, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, look, crossing's a bit of a fucking...
Do you reckon it's 1 in 11 you complete on a cross anyway? Really? Or 1 in 11 you score from, something like that? It's...
Yeah. Who? Come on. Just want to score a goal. Just want to be happy. Sean Dolan.
There you go.
For your financial
Mane's
support.
coming on.
Please support my rapidly burgeoning alcoholism induced by the 2020-21 season. Yep.
We've all been there.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, the weather's
so Mane comes on. Who's he come on for?
Salah?
Really? He's the only one that's like scored.
Oh, 100%. But again, it's whether we're rotating for freshness.
That's
Jota,
the problem,
maybe.
Isn't it? Is that I don't see how we can rotate for freshness when we've got to win this game.
Yeah.
And I don't disagree that Salah should be the one, but also if someone's going to win us the game, it's more than likely to be Salah.
Yeah. I mean, it should be a midfielder. It should be a midfielder, and just go take Milner off and just go for it, or take Robertson off, put Milner back to left back again. Yeah. That's probably what you'd do. Actually, do the Arsenal thing, because that way Robertson gets a bit of rest. But do we want to take Robertson off? He's been good, best game for a while,
and you don't have to line up with the wall. Trent, you can go to the defenders who are further back.
Not there. Robertson's had his attention drawn towards something, but what is it? I can't imagine he's going to shoot. Floats it to the back post. Keeper punches.
And
Picked it off his own arm. Robertson's got to get back. Does just about enough. He's probably going to be penalised and is. And a yellow card for Andy Robertson. Did what he had to there. Okay.
Go on, the boys. Let's go now.
Yeah. Tracy, just on the question, these lads have got to start being. I don't even think half of these lads are playing for the under-23s yet. That you're talking about. I think I'm right in saying a lot of them are playing for the under-18s. There's a pecking order. If they can look good for the under-18s, but not look good for. I mean, the great equivalent is we've had some brilliant under-18s who a lot of people have thought they'll be the one they should be playing. Jerome Sinclair's the one that stands out to my mind on that one. Yeah, and also, you know, will Harvey Elliott get a game for Liverpool next season, because he's clearly well above the pecking order. But having a lot of really talented players in the reserves and under-18s is a good thing, a good situation to have. Right, ball to the back stick, headed up. Liverpool can get this away. Can they strike with any sort of pace here? It's a heavy ball.
Come on,
Salah.
keep going. Oh, unlucky.
No, Aston Villa judge it well.
Look.
The man in behind.
Well done, but
Fabinho cuts it out. Milner, Thiago.
That's nice.
Ball. Mane. Thiago now pushes it out to Salah on the right wing, and then gets on. No, that needed to go to Thiago, didn't it? Really?
Yeah. It did. I thought it was an interesting sub. I'm surprised by that, because I did think he'd actually take Salah off. But yeah, Bobby Firmino for Mane.
I think he thinks we've got the setup right. It's just maybe just a bit of freshness is going to help us here. I don't know.
Heading inside.
Trent gives it away. Fabinho. Trent again. Salah's in front of him. No one else. Gives it to Salah. Fabinho's made that little run. Tries to roll.
Feed Mane?
Doesn't.
Is Mane going to move?
Someone wants to move. They do. Mane now just moves to nearly give the ball away. Gets it back from Trent. Dances on it. Gives it back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Thiago.
On it. Oh, why are you giving it to Mane?
Less than 15 minutes left to go.
Still wanking it around the back.
Trent trying to get that situation, just trying to create some space over on that far left, I imagine.
Well, at least we scored.
Yeah.
Because that was a record I didn't want.
Yep. Milner now over on this right-hand side, trying to feed it through, well charged down. Oh, cut out there by Fabinho. It's been really, really, really bitty since we've made the change. Martinez, the Villa goalie, goes high, long downfield. Kabak misjudges that one a little bit. Villa can be in here if they're not careful. Strike is hard, it's low, and it's well saved by Alisson Becker. Comfortable in the end.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit of a deflection maybe off a centre-back too. Slowed it down.
Yeah, just took the sting off it. Mane dropping short. And that's rubbish.
Sicked himself, mate.
Yep. Yeah, it's interesting that it is just been a straight swap, hasn't it? Mane's just gone centre forward. Liverpool can't kind of complete a pass or hold on to the ball when they do. Oh dear. Trezeguet. Watkins. Trezeguet.
Oh, play the ball at the man!
Trent does just about enough. That doesn't look good for Trezeguet. Clutching his knees, hobbling big time there. So let's look at that.
Just give him an opportunity there. You just go and get the ball, mate.
Yeah, he's tried to battle him, hasn't he? He's tried to be strong instead of actually getting towards the ball.
You were favourite for the ball?
Yeah.
I understand it.
It doesn't look good for Trezeguet. We'll see what happens there. He has gone down. He's clutching his sock. It's gone very off-white.
Archie's just said, tell that bald man to stop shouting. Sorry, mate!
Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, Tom.
Walker now. It's not done Tom's hangover any favours there at all. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look here. referee and Alisson and Trent having a little powwow there over him. I wonder what the conversation is about. Ben Futters, he actually said bold, meaning brave. What a lovely compliment.
He's gone now.
Oh dear. Thanks, known pleasures. That's lovely of you. Stephen Murphy's in booking for delaying the game by coming onto the pitch. Yeah, look at that. That's right. Stay off. Twat. Yeah, that's terrible. Terrible. Oh, hey. Let's keep having songs. Ahmed Mohamed, we lose games against deep defending teams. Our attack is ineffective against those teams. Can we counter press teams that are not pressing? No, but you counter pressing is not counter attacking as such, is it? It's like you have to engineer counter press situations, don't you? A bit more, so you go a bit more direct, but you're ready to sweep up the things when.
Well, I think it's not necessarily. You're right, but it's not necessarily. You don't have to knock the ball long to be able to do it. It's just when you lose the ball, you go and press quickly. That's the counter.
Yeah.
So it's like it's the old Guardiola 6-second rule.
Yeah.
Almost. It's as soon as you lose the ball in whatever way, then you counter press.
Yeah. Well played, Mings there. Oh no, looks like Trezeguet's done. Domain Ponce is saying I'm calling LeBron James and tell him we need help. Yeah, do it.
Tweet him. Sign Royce.
Yeah, Royce scored in the week as well, didn't he? That's what we missed out on. Right.
That the same fella down again?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'd like just to just roll him off the pitch.
Yeah, just being the question was there. They've got one more sub left, haven't they, Villa? So you imagine this is what they're about to take right now. He's done the right thing, hasn't he? And taking minutes out of the game, he's hobbled back onto the pitch. I've let play go on and then fell over on there once again. Obviously, Mohamed Salah going up to his compatriot and giving him a little friendly pat on the shoulder there, telling him to hurry the fuck up and get off the pitch.
I think you're going to be particularly disappointed, Hart. He says, if we give them the ball back here, I'll be disappointed. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things that you do.
Sportsmanly conduct and all that stuff. What's he doing? Is he crying?
I don't know, but if you ask...
So it looks like he's crying.
He looks like he's genuinely injured there.
That's really bad. Is he wearing mascara there?
I think so, because it was running. I got a bit Biker Grove then for a minute.
It went very dramatic there, didn't it? For a moment, he got Spuggy running down from the crowd to console him or something like.
Blind
very niche age reference there. Wow. Oh dear. Okay, so just over 8 minutes of normal time. You'd imagine there'll be a few minutes minimum of stoppage time here.
Is it pushing the back on Big Nat?
Yeah, the flag's gone up. We'll get a Kabak.
He's down in the bread basket, doesn't he? Kabak there.
Sending Andy Robertson down the left-hand side. Jota now. He's one-on-one with his man. He's still got it. He's going to the byline. Is he going to cut it back? He stands it up. Oh, that's comfortable for the goalie. Comfortable. Manes will take every single second here. Christian Bowick saying, keep shouting, Chris, keeping this Aussie awake. Yeah. Flips Trent back to Alisson, tells Kabak to get away, plays the ball himself instead behind Andy Robertson. Good on you. Phillips, Thiago, Fabinho, Phillips does well, Kabak. Robertson now.
It's a great run by Milner.
Yeah, Milner did make a good run.
Still going, 82 minutes in, still making those runs.
Fabinho referee gets in the way. Fabinho quite blatantly handballed that there, but they're going to say play on because the referee couldn't possibly see it. Trent telegraphed that one big time. Fabinho now. Mane, Salah's wide on the right, coming towards the penalty area, gives it back to Sadio Mane, tries to roll his man, gets to the bar and can't keep it in. Goal kick to Villa. Tyrone Mings once again will take every moment he can out of this football match.
What the fuck's happened to us, Paul? Just in general, like...
Just everyone's just had enough, haven't they, unfortunately. I mean, again... this game's been okay. Like, you know what I mean? It's like not fucking outstanding, but it's been okay. It's just the fact that we've been...
I just preferred it when we were shit and won.
Yeah. Well, we knew... Well, you mean when we had low expectations and we knew we were shit and then we'd win?
No, I mean when we didn't play well and won.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like loads of times last year.
It's really bad when you've been boss. And we've never been in the situation before when we've been boss and all of a sudden you're not boss anymore. We've had seasons where we've gotten better and better and better, but you're always like chasing something, and then it all comes catastrophically falling apart, and you go, oh well, never mind. Whereas we've actually climbed the mountain, and now we're not on there anymore. It's weird. Don't like it. Villa have got a throw in their half. We're coming up on 5 minutes left.
It's been a poor second half, really, and I know we scored this half, but I thought we were playing better first half.
Yeah.
The rhythm's kind of gone out the game now. It's all got a bit bitty and stuff, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, they're made up at this point here, Villa, aren't they? You can see it. Every little knock, every little moment's just trying to soak it up. They're not here to play footy against us now at this point. They're just here to cling on and maybe nick something if they can, which is, you know, not outside the realms of possibility. Big click kick from Kabak down, headed forward once again. Thiago gets up. Fabinho powers ahead and forward to Salah. And again, Villa come out on top and manage to get the ball back into Liverpool's half. Running with it, well blocked from Robertson and a little trip. Fabinho will tidy it up in the corner. He's got to be careful here. Yeah, does well. Shepherds it out and it will be a goal kick, which Alisson Becker will take. Yeah.
Come on, lads. Big 5.
Phillips
big 8.
Now.
Not really done much, Thiago, has he?
Mane, well done. Just about manages to find Robertson.
Give it back to him.
Well, lovely little give and go. Robertson. Oh, the ball
was a
went
touch.
past him. And that's a foul. That's so unlucky.
This is horrible.
Shaq. Big Shaq on. Well, there's a difference maker. I hope that comes back to haunt me for my insolence there.
This was just so important to get a win in this game. You know, with every team around us playing later than us, putting that pressure on them, feels like an opportunity lost.
Alex Rashid. Can't lose to a team sponsored by Kappa. Oh, yes, we can. We lost 7-2 to one earlier on in the season. Villa coming out on top. Got to be careful there. The ball is on. A bit lucky there. They didn't go more from foot. Thiago does well. Needs a red shirt. Can't get it. Villa look quite well here. Salah's putting them under pressure. Thiago needs to keep them in. Come on, Sadio. Alisson's come a long way. And he's put it up for a throw-in. Okay. How's everyone feeling about this one? Is there going to be another goal? And if there is, who is going to be the one to score it?
I'll tell you what, Paul, at the moment, it doesn't look like it's going to be us.
Nope. But maybe just lull them into a false sense of security. Bagger.
Yeah, we're playing possum.
Big counter-attacking goal. Oh, wow. Here he comes. the power cube to rescue the day. Cometh the hour, cometh the man, cometh the...
Wow.
And then Kabak goes off.
But see, this is the thing, right? And this is where I think if we don't score, it's a clear change of formation now.
Mm-hmm.
When you do that when friggin' Bobby was on the pitch.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Allison sends Robertson. Robertson's probably his best game for quite a while. For
Yeah, you're right.
Today.
Yes.
Ball into the midfield.
It's been very good.
Mane undercooks the ball back to Robertson. Milner goes in. He doesn't fuck about. He wins a throw-in. And he keeps us on the front foot.
It's a good throw too.
It was a very good throw-in. And it's a throw-in again for Liverpool. High up, coming up on a minute left of normal time. You'd imagine 4 or 5 minutes of additional time for this one. But we will see. Thiago. Liverpool retreating here. Fabinho has been moved back to centre-half. Robbie McGregor in the super chat here calling it the biggest 5 minutes of the league season so far, certainly. Thiago. If Liverpool can get a win here, what that could mean for our top 4 hopes is almost immeasurable. Shaqiri, Salah just bobbles away. They've gotten... Oh, they're so lucky. Cleared away for now. Nat Phillips going shoulder to shoulder with Ollie Watkins. You need support. That's a great ball. That is an unbelievable ball. Fabinho needs to cut out the shot. They have done for now. We got so lucky there. They tackled themselves. Trent does well to get back there. Mane. Come on. Oh, Sadio. Fuck
bad ears, unfortunately.
Yeah. Thiago needs balls. He's got them. He finds Andy Robertson on the left. Jack English. Do you think Southgate being there plays on minds?
Nope.
No. And you never know. Maybe Trent. Who fucking knows? Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Go on.
Still going. Finds Salah. Gets it back. Trent stands it up. Mane! No! The angle's going nowhere near the goal. Thiago.
Get you first.
Shaq, right-footed. Thiago! Oh, what? Oh! Trent Alexander-Arnold! Yeah! Come on! What a goal! Trent Alexander-Arnold! Oh, you fingers up at him! Gareth Southgate! What a hit, son! What a hit! Oh my good lord! Oh
just
my
glance,
God.
Just glance up at Gareth.
Oh my God! Is that it? Will it count? We'll find out in due course. Shaq fizzed it. Great shot. Great save. Drops to Trent. Yes! That is a goal and a half. What does that mean for Liverpool's Champions League ambitions? Great touch, great strike, great... Yes! Jesus.
What a finish that is, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Take a bow.
Shaq, important as well in the build-up. Thiago nearly got his first goal.
Gotta do it. I gotta.
Did you see that? He must have a foot like a traction engine.
Yes. Gareth Southgate just pulls his flat cap down a little lower there. Wow. Right. Okay. Minute 40 seconds gone of the 5 additional.
Park the bus!
Park the bus. Oh wow. V, I know we haven't read your super chat about Kabak's performances. Still need time to assess him for a transfer, or your mind's made up sign/pass. I think Kabak's sound. I think it's telling that we keep bringing him off. Because I can't tell whether we take him off because we know how important he is. Like he's considered our main centre half now, so we are it's a protection thing. I don't know. It's tough.
I think it's because Fabinho and Kabak play similarly.
Yeah.
In the roles and responsibilities. Like if you put Fabinho next to Kabak, who's the coverer? It's so obvious who's the aggressor and who's the coverer, as it were. So that's all I think it is. I think we're maybe looking to read something into it when there's nothing there to be read other than that's. It's just where he plays. It's just how they play.
Yeah. What's that noise?
I don't know.
On your phone?
I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, Salah's back defending. Big clearance from Salah. Liverpool just need to be careful here. Don't want to get too edgy. Don't want to get too nervy. Less than 2 minutes left to go. Villa are throwing absolutely everything at this here. Their European ambitions will rest very firmly on this one as well. Phillips goes up. Salah gets the touch away. Can't keep it alive. Ball over to the back post. Robertson.
Nice.
Robertson not messing around. He's just going to smash that away. Liverpool need to be careful here. There's an opportunity. Liverpool are in the top 4 as it stands.
Now we just need West Ham, Chelsea, Tottenham and Everton to fuck off.
Absolutely.
On the sound,
yeah,
innit?
Leicester could drop points as well. It'd be
Good.
lovely. But there is 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining of this game. Villa on the front foot. Villa the aggressors. Villa looking to get something from this deep cross.
No, he's beat
It's headed.
He's beat you, Trent.
They got a run on Trent Alexander-Arnold. Got the header in El Ghazi, but headed it down and wide. Ray J with the €2. Villa to score 6. Lol. Don't. Connor Lamb 80. Saying, would you keep Cabot apart and Virgil or just as backup? I think we're going to rotate the centre halves loads next season anyway, just because of the injuries that they've all had. So I think the idea of there being, I think we want to move away from the idea of having two best centre halves, as it were, and just have 4 really good ones instead.
I'd keep him, but I'd carry on playing 2 centre halves if they're fit. To be honest, I just like the rhythm of centre backs playing together all the time.
My thing on that, what I mean is that I don't think they're just going to play 50-odd games next season.
No, that's probably right.
It's been out, so yeah, I think we will rotate just as a necessity as much as anything.
You can play 49.
Okay, Villa throwing in their half. There's a man run on the pitch. Jumped over the advertising hoardings. Don't know what he was doing. It was the crappiest streaker ever. Martinez is going to take it seconds out in this game. Can Liverpool
4,
hold on?
3.
Phillips gets up. Mings heads it down.
Twat it, Jack!
Just keep it. Just take seconds out the game. Oh! Here he's played Mane through. Mane's got Jota up with him. Can he pick him out? He's going to go himself. Fuck off, Sadio! Oh my God! But that is the win. Liverpool have won a game of football at Anfield. Breathe it in, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it feels like to be alive. How does it feel to be alive, Chris Pager?
It feels great, Paul, but I'm really, really stressed.
Oh my good Lord.
Top 4's on, baby.
Oh, the top 4 fight continues another week. Wow.
Come on, Liverpool!
That is exceptional. 3 wins back-to-back in the Premier League for Liverpool.
That is testicular fortitude. That is testicular fortitude.
Yeah, absolutely unreal. Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 1. The Reds coming from a goal behind to steal a victory, you might argue. Trent Alexander-Arnold with an absolute screamer to take all 3 points for the Reds in front of Gareth Southgate, no less. Whew. Wow. Okay. Plenty to talk about.
And a win.
At least of all. We're going to be talking about them in the shows that follow this one. Big smiles from Trent and Millie and everyone. Oh, yes. The weekend is fine. We can enjoy the weekend, everyone.
Match of the day is going to be good tonight, Paul. City lose, Liverpool win, Crystal Palace win.
Come on, Crystal
That's all
Palace.
we need.
Right, yes. We are going to do shows immediately after this, so stay tuned. If you are a member here on YouTube, you can access the members only chat for the fan reactions, which I'll be doing in a couple of minutes' time. So hang on for that one. The video should just roll straight into that if you just want to stay put. Chris will be back with the player ratings, then we shall come back together for the instant match reaction. Yes, and we'll find out how you all got on your Redmen picks, etc, etc, etc. But Liverpool won. As it stands, Liverpool are 4th in the Premier League. Wow. I haven't been this happy about that in 10 years. Right, Sal. Look, thanks everyone for joining us. Thank you for everyone who's super chatted, for commented, who's listening, just watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love doing these shows, particularly when we win, and you guys make it all the more special. So yeah, stick around. Plenty more to come from us. We'll see you very shortly. Ta-ra. Hey everyone, what's happening? We've got an amazing competition for you guys right now. You can be in with the chance of winning this exclusive Liverpool pin badge set. All you've got to do is go over and sign up or upgrade your subscription to Club Legend over on the redmentv.com, which is our Liverpool streaming service platform. Not only that, will you also get access to an incredible suite of Liverpool content, post-match stuff, news, subscription shows of us based in the studio, but not just that as well documentaries, series, features and interviews with Liverpool legends past and present. It's basically like Netflix for Liverpool fans, and if you sign up at Club Legend you get a bunch of perks as well, free merchandise, discounts on a whole host of things, and yes, you're entered into monthly prize draws, and this month that is that incredible pin badge set. So go over to the redmentv.com right now, sign up and get involved.